always
hardly at
do
all,
stuff. I had
ever.
one character that
I drink in moderation.
every time that
pretty
the
frequently.
rules would change, they would
I have
suddenly,
about
I
2
have to
beers a
spend
day.
all my experience just
Or
to get back to
a
where I
day,
was.
we'll
because
do
of the
that.
new
We'll
rules.
have a margarita or two. Like once a week, we'll have a cocktail. Other than that, it's pretty much. I was at last week. I was at a party for my dad, and there's a bunch of his brothers were there, right? And one sister, and some cousins, and I hadn't seen a lot of them in a long time. But it's actually my cousin on my dad's side that owned the house. Really nice house. And you know, there's beer there, and I used some other stuff, and I was like, I don't really drink beer, but I found an ale, and it's like ales to me are much better than regular beer.
We're not drinking ale.
What did I just do? What did I do back? Oh.
We might have similar taste in that, but so he came up to me and he said, "Oh, I see you're drinking a dark, you know, whatever it was, some brand I didn't even know." And he said, "You know, I make my own. I make my own beer, and it's, you know, it's a dark thing." And he said, "You want to try it?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll try it." And it was actually really good. And I asked him, I said, "You know, how much do you make and how long does it take?" And he was like, "Well, you know, a typical batch is like five gallons, and it takes about 3 weeks." So I was like, it's not bad. I've always wanted to brew, but I've just never.
Yeah, it's got a certain amount of setup,
Well,
you know, and you do work, and then you sit and wait for the yeasty beasties to do their.
mostly I just need to get the proper equipment. I've been collecting bottles.
Yeah, that's what I call it. Just collecting bottles.
Collecting bottles.
Do you go to the Austin Brewing Company? Okay, you want a glass carboy? I have one. It was gonna go out on the stoop tomorrow.
Sure.
Okay. It's a 5-gallon. Makes nice root beer and ginger beer.
Percussion instrument.
Jeez.
Yeah. There's no music there.
Where are the Cheetos?
I think they're next to the Dr. Pepper. No, the Mountain Dew.
They're next to the Mountain Dew.
Next to the Mountain Dew.
That will always be funny to me, that stupid sketch.
It will be.
It rings true.
Are there any girls?
Which sketch is this?
It was a like an audio file, and some people have added animation to it over the years.
It almost sounds like the music for Eyewitness News.
I always thought that about that.
All right.
That part right there.
Yeah. Totally is.
All right. So, who's playing who today, Matt? Who are you gonna be?
Oh, do I have any idea what kind of guys I'm gonna fight?
No?
Because usually it's how I would pick my guy.
No.
I'm gonna go beat up some of these guys.
No.
I don't know.
A new contact. You don't know what.
Yeah, maybe I'll play the guy that I haven't played yet, and I'll have test drove all my characters. So I am the Texas Stranger.
Texas Stranger. And what does he do?
He is a sniper with a teleport and a background in like the occult.
All right. And we're gonna need a new mini for him.
He would be if the X-Files and the Texas Rangers, like he'd be like the X-Files division of the Texas Rangers. But he's off in Paragon
So he's an
City.
agent. He's an agent with a rifle.
Yes.
I actually could probably do like some sort of a SWAT
That's
guy.
just
Yeah,
ranges.
that's
Okay.
pretty accurate. He was basically, he wore SWAT gear but with the cowboy hat in the game.
Hey, Sean, you
But
open these up for me,
probably don't
please?
have that.
I
I do
can't
not
open
have
this
SWAT
up,
guy would
most
be more
likely.
appropriate than...
Fresh pencils?
Dun dun.
So his background was he's a Texas Ranger, now he's like a U.S. Marshal, like, investigating paranormal...
Give that to
The
yourself.
paranoia, and...
Yay.
Pencils for
I actually
all.
do have a sheriff with a.
Thank
hat.
you.
He's like a fat.
Oh, I have to take the red one.
That would not be appropriate.
Okay, Ryan, who are you today?
I'm just gonna play Lone Star again.
Lone Star, and
Texana.
that was which mini? Oh,
I don't
I
remember.
gave you this guy.
Okay.
I think. What does he do, Lone Star?
He's a martial artist.
He also got a cowboy hat.
He does,
You're gonna have to live with that.
but yeah,
I
he didn't have
not
one.
have a cowboy hat. I never had a cowboy
Amanda, who are you playing today?
I'm gonna be playing Cobweb Kid.
Cobweb Kid. Cobweb
Oh,
Kid.
we're all kind of a Texas theme.
Yeah.
Former involuntary organ donation facilitator from the villain side came over here to turn over a
My
new
character's
leaf.
background
Is
is
this Lady
federal
Hell?
marshal and occultism.
Yes, Lady
I
Hell.
thought about playing my robot airboy, and I almost brought him, and then I thought,
Amanda is one of these
That's
Cobweb
a
Kid.
coordinate
is the-
The white hair.
Golden Boy and Airboy.
then I thought, well, back atomic's just so damn weak. It's like
Yeah.
one
Hey.
hit and he'd be knocked out.
And that's how my,
Maybe if I
that's
could,
how Cyclops is.
maybe if I could figure out a way to make him a little tougher,
Yeah.
I might bring him. But
Cyclops is powerful, but
All
he
right,
could-
now
he could be
if you
one
pull out your
knockdown
character
or
sheets for the characters you're actually playing and put them on top of your binder or just in front of you, I have written in where you live. Some of your characters were here last episode and involved in the choosing where to live thing. But if you weren't, I've just done it.
mm-hmm. All right, Atlas Park, Hyperion Way.
Right.
Here, hold that. Take pictures of people. I'll be right back.
Okay. Sean Summers sitting in his cameraman, everyone. Hyperion Way is the southeast corner of Atlas Park. When you run to the Hollows, it was, you were running along the north edge of that region and it stretched off to your right. Anybody here not live in Hyperion Way?
I'm in downside.
Downside is along the south side of the map, and the sewer network entrance was in it, but it also it kind of stretched further to the west from there.
Yes.
Right to your right as you enter the sewers. Amanda, where does Cobweb Kid?
Hyperion Way.
Hyperion Way again. Okay. So last episode, you fought doppelgangers of yourselves, or rather alternate reality versions of yourselves, from
Parallels.
parallels of yourselves from a dimension where the Third Reich won World War II. And having defeated them, they're now locked up in the Paragon City jail, and news of your success has circulated, and they're like the hot new heroes in town because you actually just saved the entire city. Because that was apparently their advance guard.
Do we have to pick like a supergroup name?
Well, if you want to be a supergroup, any time is the time to decide to formalize that. However, you're definitely hanging out together, so you kind of need to solve questions like how do you get in touch. At the end of last episode, you agreed, whether this actually happened or whether I'm imposing this on you, doesn't matter. You agreed to reconvene at City Hall now-ish to talk about issues exactly like that. So there you all are, the four of you, standing. Actually, the four of you plus, just for kicks, let's have Watchdog there with you. Yeah, Watchdog. Watchdog is there with you. Standing beneath the giant Atlas statue. Other heroes milling about, people coming and going from the City Hall building.
For some unknown reason, wandering through the fountain.
So there you are.
Here we are.
Watchdog. Put that out there for Watchdog. Also, if someone could go get a cloth and dampen it and clean off the terrain from, what was that, Matt's game? Whose Matt game was that?
That was not my game.
That was my game.
Oh, Brian's game.
Here, please take that. Take the wheel here.
I'm going to dispose of my cheese vessel.
All right.
The proper way.
We had fondue, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, dun dun. I can show off.
So, the cleaning of the mat is the most exciting television in the history of YouTube. It would, and especially if we were looking at it. All right.
Mysteriously vanished.
Somewhere out there's that one blue wet erase pen that we always use. Yeah, well, that's black wet erase. We can use that. Uh-oh, we missed a spot. And what's this? What's this, Sean?
Oh, those are City of Heroes cards, and that
Wait, when you say-
I discovered.
Oh, hold them up. So I want to see.
They're not from the card
Let's see.
game.
Hold
Those
them up
are-
so the camera can see them. Put them this way.
Those
Here
are
we go.
like
Time cards.
These were time cards. One of them was a convention card where I got a free item. And this one is Remember Hero 1.
do you remember what item you got?
No, I think it was a hat.
Who's
Oh,
Hero
it was
One?
a costume unlock thing, right?
Hero 1 was a sort of backstory of Paragon
Thanks.
City, and he was the hero. They put up a monument to him sitting on a park bench. He inspired the other heroes to greatness.
This is hand sanitizer. Conventions now occasionally give these out with their swag bags so that GMs can wipe the mats.
Right.
Wiping my brain with that smell.
Yeah, in case the convention gets really boring,
You are
you just
Texas,
sniff the hand
what?
sanitizer.
The Texas Stranger.
You're not one of the Power Strangers, are you?
Yes, he is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Texas Stranger
no.
is not a Power
He was
Stranger.
not a Power Stranger.
We gotta make Power Strangers one of these days. All right, so Texas Stranger, what is your cool and more importantly your initiative roll? Like the initiative roll you
He
get
is a
from
cool
your cool.
of 21. Initiative is a D10 plus 1.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
He's a marshal. He's got
Okay.
experience. He deals with
One
The
riot,
supernatural.
one stranger.
And you are. What is your character again? Right?
Lone Star.
Lone Star. What is your cool roll? Lone Star. You mean your initiative roll?
D6.
You gonna wear the hat?
Yes.
I could.
I think the hat's cool.
Okay.
Let's see the hat.
Cobweb Kid, what is
I'll
your
get it,
initiative
so.
roll if you're not doing super speed?
D10 plus 1.
Wow.
Damn, this is all cool.
Very,
Very
very high
assertive.
cool score. Okay, and Sean,
Uh,
you are
18 and a D8 plus 1.
Woo boy.
and you are once again playing
Lady Hell.
Lady Hal.
Because I
You
haven't-
always play,
Well, that's, yeah, I haven't
but your
done that
GM is
line.
just an idiot. Okay.
All right.
All right. The glasses are cool too. There.
So you're convening as you gather. You overhear a passing stranger saying, "I heard that Cobweb Kid defeated her Nazi duplicate on the steps of City Hall."
Thank you, Masked Man.
So there
I
you
like
are.
the sound of that.
It's a very nice day in Paragon City. Unlike the overcast, rainy, stormy day you had last session.
Mm. Yes.
There's people that are like, they've set down boom boxes and they're doing crazy dance moves, and people lining up and looking at each other's costumes and all this stuff going on.
Well, maybe we should, contact our contacts.
Oh, that's a cool shirt.
If we need a job to do.
You have done that already, and your contacts
Oh.
say we don't have anything for you right now. Come back later.
Let's dive into the sewers and get everything in the sewers.
You are here to discuss things like forming a team, and or if not a team, things like communications and how you're going to operate and when you're going to meet and all that kind of organizational stuff.
Well, I met this this hero, Purple Heart. She claims she has a boyfriend. He's a robot, but he has a base.
Oh yeah, she's
Maybe-
gone on and on about that robot fella.
And she told us that we could come by and hang out if we wanted to. It's not much of a base. He's got a little workshop, but it'd be a place for us to hang out.
Well, if we're gonna be a team, don't we need a name?
What sort of name would encompass all of the people who have
We probably do need a
walked with
name.
us?
Says Watchdog. We don't need to tell anybody else what it is.
You don't think we should go and fill out the proper forms to have an official
And
team registered with City Hall?
have a paper trail leading back to us.
Yeah, that's how they
Have
get you.
ourselves- That's exactly right, Cobweb Kid.
And then we can
See,
put out
she
albums
knows
and just
that's
don't
the
have
point.
names on it, right?
Don't we
Freak
want
the-
them to
freak
try
the
and
producers
get
out by
us
not having a
rather than
name on-
try and get someone less skilled.
I'd feel better about it
No,
if we were
it's not
official.
about them getting us. It's about us getting them.
Well, if they're trying to get us, they come to our door so we can defeat them.
Look, I'm fine if we want to give the authorities some way of contacting us, if that's what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Well, how do we contact each other?
Well,
If I find out that Cray is up to something, how do I reach you guys?
Magical communication spell?
Smoke signals?
I don't do magic.
how about a walkie-talkie?
Well, I stole this. I mean, I found this phone.
Well, we could go buy somewhere. We could build our own.
Okay. Are we going to do that? Are we making a team? Are we having communicators? What are we doing?
It would be easier to defeat people if we are a team,
Probably, yeah.
so it multiplies the force.
Coordinate our efforts. Sure.
Yes.
All right. You're kind of dark.
Thank you.
Maybe we should be Force 5 from Atlas Park.
Well, look, you guys got
Oh,
research.
that's much better than what my father suggested.
Yeah, but what if we want to
you got
recruit
100? You got
more?
8 earned, right?
Then we
You
have to be the
earned
Force 6 and the
8.
Force 7, Force 8, and then someone gets knocked off, and then we're back down to the Force 6.
I've got some resources. If we want to, go to the store and buy a set of communicators. Wentworth is just up the street.
Yeah, it's just starting.
Then
All
how
right.
about Force X?
It's not bad.
For sex.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
Force X?
Who could be against us?
You'd be
Well,
surprised.
Even from what this woman was speaking of, apparently not even a robot.
Can we be the ass kickers? Because the reason I want to be on a super team is so that I can kick more ass.
Hell, that
Ass
name sounds
kickers.
that name sounds good to me. It's right at my line of work.
It's
I have no objections.
What are these
And the
asterisks?
good part about that name is it probably won't it won't get past the profanity filter on the team on the
so
team
it will become
registration
star,
system.
star, star kickers.
Maybe. I
A
don't know.
star?
And
Well,
we're all comfortable that everybody else we know that we hang out with will be good with that name.
I think so.
hell no.
But there's a potential to be made fun of it for the ass kickers. Like people start thinking we're like donkeys.
Or kickers? Yeah.
But we could just
Wow.
own it. We could just straight up make a donkey be our
Mascot?
mascot.
I don't kick though.
I do.
All right. You could be ass kicker. Wait, didn't they make that movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
My
they did.
father suggested Norse Force and
Norse Force.
Ragnarokers, but I think those are bad.
You think those are bad? Kind of
Yes.
like those.
Norse
Of course,
Force.
Well, if we were,
If you
Norse.
find some more Norse people,
yeah.
Yeah.
I like
No.
Norse Force.
Well, we don't have to come to a conclusion right away.
That's true.
We can let it kick around our head for a while.
I'll give
Ass
you my
kick
phone
around
number.
your head for a while.
here, I'll give you my phone number.
You shouldn't do that. Look, you don't know me. You shouldn't trust me with secret information like that.
It's just a burn phone.
Out of character, GM's not going to assume you can all contact each other unless you do something in game to get yourself communications abilities. So,
Let's have the robot build us something.
well, the robot's not here.
We would have to each of us would have to put 1 point into a base. Right.
Right. Well, it doesn't have to be. Why in a base?
Well,
Oh, because then you can use all that space in the base to install the communications
Right.
equipment.
and if it's just a small repair room, then it can be real small.
Well, Purple Heart said this robot has just like crates of stuff laying about. He's not using any of it.
Well, he's not here, so we don't have access to that right now.
Right.
And she's not here to even tell us where it is. So, if we can always sell off communications equipment that we get now. I hear heroes are acquiring stuff and trading it off and selling it to other heroes all the time, and this all happens down at Wentworth's.
Well, let's go to Wentworth. Maybe we can find something.
All right.
Maybe, yes. Maybe there will be some magnanimous hero who will gift.
Perhaps.
We could mention our names. That might help.
Right. Just not the team name that we haven't come
Yeah.
up with yet,
Hmm.
because people will be confused by that.
All right. Well, let's go.
Paragon Protectors. Well, no.
Paragon Protectors.
We're not as virtuous.
The
as-
Protectors are a elite, fascist fighting force that's part of Cray.
Oh. Then perhaps that is not so
I'm not
good.
joining a team under that name.
How about Atlas Park Irregulars?
Ooh.
It's fine for as long as Atlas Park remains our base of operations.
Paragon
Sure.
Irregulars.
Yeah.
Although
We'll keep
I
working.
think it has a ring, and we are certainly irregular.
Yeah, we're irregular
Some of us
quite
more
often.
than others. All right, so you set off at a jog
Mm-hmm.
across the grounds of the city hall.
Fly. I'm not going to jog if I don't have
You
to.
can fly, but you're up there, like
No.
stopping periodically, looking back to see where the rest of your group is.
What about just the
making your way
Paragons?
across.
The Paragons?
Anybody switch to like there's walking mode to make your leisurely way?
No, it's too slow.
Yeah.
Too slow.
That's
Just
only for
showing off.
clubs.
Okay. And you're crossing the big lawn that rings the city hall building when up ahead you see 3 guys in like leather jackets and t-shirts surrounding an old lady and one of them's got a hold of her purse and is trying to yank it away from her. What do you do?
I call 2 other old ladies to even it up.
Roll initiative.
No,
and attack.
I think I'm going to beat them up.
Roll initiative.
Initiative!
What is the world coming to? Can't
I'm
even
s-
go to a 5 and dime without some old lady getting assaulted.
That's right. I'm spending a
Thank you,
point
Mr.
to
P.
get my extra action. How much is that? That's power equals 3 per use.
Okay. Let's just put minis out on the board.
There they are.
Put a flight stand out for Lady Hell, who was declared that she was airborne.
Is this Lady Hell?
No.
That's Lady Hell,
Blackbeard,
yeah.
yeah.
Of course. That's very hellish.
Should we draw a street corner?
If you like,
Sure.
or at the very least, a sidewalk, 2 square wide sidewalk.
Where is it? From how far?
Just across
Think-
the middle of the map.
Here, corner is here. Here's the corner.
Like Amanda says, it's fine.
Here's the corner. A little curve. I'll take that. Ah, okay, almost straight.
They need to do some work on that.
Want to continue that, please?
Somebody with fire powers.
Turn it molten and form it back up again.
I think one of those molten guys stood over there and it kind of got malformed and he just ran off and didn't realize that he did.
Lovely.
And it's about 3 wise, so to there.
Okay,
Let's see if I can do this better this
here's
time.
the old lady.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's something I always wanted.
And here are the 3
Considered they were
thugs.
supposed to have, like, the formable terrain,
Mm-hmm.
because I just thought it'd be neat.
It would have been really cool. This is the main street. And this is a little.
Oh, you know that upcoming
Oh, is there a mailbox
super
here?
RPGs are going to have those kinds of advanced features.
Yeah.
Don't know which ones yet, but
Was there a telephone pole here?
Wouldn't that be the
Light pole.
traffic light?
that okay. Don't go nuts. This is a quick little flavor encounter.
Okay,
It's
And
knocked
there's-
over.
and there's a bench here.
So you guys are coming from the corner where Amanda's elbow is.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
But her other elbow,
At elbow.
right elbow, from that corner of the
From
map.
here.
Okay. Which, yeah. Okay, so, what I mean is, its language does not seem to be serving us well this evening. You guys are coming from there. That corner.
Okay. That's covered
So,
by paper and
Amanda,
stuff.
they will have to make room so you guys can be running out from the lawn of just slide it over here. It's fine. Thank you. Great. So what do we got for initiative? Any
10.
10? Higher than 10?
12.
12.
I am definitely not the coolest kid in this group.
All right, Combo Kid, what do you do?
A caltrop. But first I have to get over there.
Okay.
So, I got a move of 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No.
Throw your caltrops centered where, please?
Here.
Okay. With a 3-inch diameter, is it? Or is it 5?
I can't find where it's on the sheet.
Hand me your sheet, please.
Find the diameter.
Caltrops, 5-inch area.
Oh, I think I'd better make it 1 over.
Okay.
There.
Yeah,
So
there.
you just catch those two on the edge of it. Got it.
In theory.
All right. So how far is that from you? It's a -1 for range, but +6 because you're just aiming at a spot of ground. So +5 to hit.
3.
That's gonna hit. So now please draw in like a dotted line for the outline of your caltrops. Those guys get rolls to leap clear. They are 2, 11, 8 or 8 or less. No and no. They're both still stuck there. And then what is the effect on them? It does the slow effect, but also there's damage.
Oh,
This
you're
is
gonna
not-
you're
this
gonna
is
have to
not
look at it.
grapnel. Look
Yeah,
down to
inertia
abilities.
and I can't find it. You're gonna have to look at it again.
It's Banda.
Yeah.
Grapnel's your first ability. That's your webs. Then your super speed. Then special missile weapon. That is your caltrops. The very
Okay.
third ability. It does a d6 of sharp kinetic damage, so it will do that to them immediately, and it also slows them down.
Okay, do you want me to roll once for all of them?
No, there's only 2. Let's do them individually.
So
the
green
one,
cap.
did you mean to catch the one who is actually tugging on the old lady's bag?
Yes.
Please make that the one with the square base. Just swap 2 figures. So
Okay.
he's in there. Good.
There we go.
Yeah, but that guy is standing there, please.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Then I know that he is one of the ones that's affected, and I can just go in that order.
It's Rowan
So,
Atkinson. Oh my gosh. He's turned to crime.
Just a misunderstanding.
Okay, see some numbers flying up from their little heads. Okay. That's you've moved and acted. That's 12, 11, 10.
10.
Texas Stranger.
Take out his Winchester.
Uh-huh.
Gonna shoot a guy, and why not in the head? Because I'm a sniper.
Right. So
I'm gonna shoot the guy
do you
tugging
have-
on the purse.
Do you have do you have just a huge bonus to hit, or do you have special purpose?
Which one's his
bonus
figure?
Versus range.
I'm not
He just
sure.
has. He's heightened expertise.
Okay.
Which one's you?
So what's your total to hit?
And his total hit
Okay,
is a
so I'm
20.
gonna guess it's this one.
And that's gonna be -2 for range, 18, and 2 physical defense, so 16.
Okay. And then the headshot would make it a 10.
That would make it a 10.
I'll just do two regular shots for
Okay.
13s.
2 13s.
2 13s.
Bangity bang.
20.
Uh-oh.
And it's a 1.
Okay, not a fumble.
So you're firing and you could hit
And a
somebody.
12.
Okay, you hit. This will be the closest one, I take it?
No, it's
No,
the one. It's
purse
the,
holding.
The purse holding guy.
Oh, the purse holder. Okay, got it.
We'll do 2d8 plus 2. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of sharp kinetic.
13. No armor protection. Rolls with 4. Takes 9 and drops.
There's no knockback at sharp.
Correct.
I think you got him, Tex.
All right. Then. That was 9. 8.
9.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm the last.
Lady Hell swoops down on them.
I'm going to go to about here, and I'm going to go, you foolish children. There's nothing in that woman's purse you want anyway.
Is that a command? Are you taking your action to try to
Yes.
make them do something? What exactly are you trying to get them to do? To just go away?
Go away.
Okay. Well, gee, they're outnumbered by a group of superheroes, so I'll say that you guys have a minor advantage over them right now.
It's capes. Let's beat it.
That's a +3, and you want them to leave. That's a -6. You're at a -3. What is your cool save?
12.
And they get a 1 against that, so 11 -3 is an 8. 8 or less, and they will simply flee.
Okie doke. 19.
All right, they don't simply flee.
Uh.
You've moved and acted. That was 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 5. What's your agility score, please?
24.
Go.
All right.
Fear power.
Lone Star. Let's see, where is he?
That's him.
So he'll move up to one of these fellows and
Okay.
introduce him to the Fisamu,
All right.
and he will attack him.
Whackety whack. Don't talk back.
I guess he'll do it. He'll do it 3 times. So it's a -6 to hit. So he drops to a 16 or less.
Okay. You know what you might want to do on your sniper attack is put a limitation on it so you can't multi-attack, but get a big accuracy bonus for it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So what is his?
Kind of like the opposite of auto fire.
I was gonna do some of that with inventing and
Yeah.
like have like maneuvers that
Okay.
I do. Yeah, so I'll probably do something
Okay.
like that.
So what's his physical defense?
2.
2. So I need 14 or less.
Okay.
So
And how many
it's,
attacks?
It'll be a total of 6.
6 attacks at 14. Okay.
Okay. So here's the first one.
Uh-huh.
There's a 19. That
Miss.
misses. The next one, 10. That'll hit.
Okay.
And using dice 6 plus 3.
Mhm.
So first attack that hit the 6.
6 rolls a 5. Takes a hit point.
Okay. Here's the third attack. A 1
Yes, and
and an 11. So it is a crit.
roll the crit number, please.
Crit number 15.
That is a solid hit plus 3 extra damage.
Okay. The damage is 5 plus 3 is 8.
8. Is that the third attack or the fourth?
That is the fourth attack.
Fourth attack for 8 points total. Rolls with 4, takes 4.
Here's the
Should have left when you had a
fifth
chance.
attack is a 6 that hits
Uh-huh.
for 3. No, sorry, for 5.
5. Rolls with 4, takes another hit.
And the last attack is a 6 that also hits for 6.
6. Rolls with 4,
And this does
takes 2.
it does do knockback.
It does indeed. Let's see. So you've just done 8
Okay.
minus his mass roll. 5 squares away from you. So with a force of 3, he flies through his buddy's square.
Dive into the
Hang on.
caltrops.
He runs into his buddy.
Ah.
They each take an additional 3. Okay. And then, yes, he is in the caltrops, in the same square as the guy in the purple jacket.
You
Okay.
fellas ought not
And-
to have attacked a poor defenseless old lady.
And the guy that just knocked back in the red shirt
Mm-hmm.
and the cap is on his back, face up.
Oh.
No, in the red shirt.
Oh, and the red shirt.
Yes. The other guy, by the way, that got shot by Texas Stranger's sniper shot should be face down.
Ah.
Square base. Thank you. All right. Just so we know what's going on. Okay, what phase was that? It was 5, right?
It was 5, yeah.
On 5, it's bad guys. All right, so there's still 2 of us left. One of us has fallen down. He's gonna stand up. Succeeds, so stand the red shirt guy up just in a square of his own.
Yep.
And I can't let him get out of the All right, no, put him in the same square together. It's weird, but we'll just take it. I'm in caltrops. I had to immediately take that damage. Amanda, would you do a damage roll on the guy who got knocked into your caltrops?
3.
3 points, which he rolls with. Okay. Well, I've got a pistol. And there's still 2 of us. We either break right now. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Cool save. Alright. He turns and runs straight away from the superheroes, which is toward me, guy in the red shirt again.
Mm-hmm. How
Short
far?
guy. Well, Manda, on your sheet, what is the divisor of the slow effect?
1/6 move rate. It's 1/6.
1/6. So they normally go 15. A third is 5. Half of that is 2, and he'll go 2 toward me.
As he
He's
avoids
done.
stepping on them carefully.
Right. And the other guy in purple makes his cool save just barely and is going to fire a shot at, I guess Lone Star is the closest. What's your physical defense, Lone Star?
7.
15 minus 7 needs an 8 to hit you. Bang. An 8, exactly.
Okay.
He's with not more than 5 right now. No range penalty. Hits you for 2d6 with his revolver. 9 points of sharp kinetic.
Okay.
Okay, that was them on 5.
That wasn't too neighborly.
Oh, and he will move. He's right at the edge of that. Move him just forward 1 square. So he's out of the caltrops. All right, that was 5. 4,
Depends on who your neighbors are. Made me feel right at home.
3,
Him shooting me.
2,
It's a rough
1.
neighborhood.
Old lady runs, desperation, 20 squares that way. Okay.
With her purse.
Oh, yes, she's got her purse.
Good for her.
This Texas Stranger took down the guy trying to get it away from her. All right. New round, new initiatives, please.
I still have another action on
Oh,
3.
sorry. What phase?
On 3.
I counted past 3, my mistake.
Uh-huh.
On 3, before the lady runs away.
I'm going to shoot.
What at what?
I'm going to put another field of caltrops down here.
Okay. So, is that in your range?
Yeah, easily. I'm here.
How far can you throw them?
Let's see. It's a 30-inch range.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so that's going to be, I think that's
No, that's wrong.
10.
I have the wrong one. It's 21-inch.
Okay, still plenty. So,
You have to hit the spot.
it's at -2 for range, +6 to hit the unmoving square, so +4.
4.
That's gonna hit. Please put down your second trops. And that guy will immediately take his d6 damage.
Yeah, he's gotten hit by 2.
Oh, that's...
That was a good ability to have in City of Heroes. Caltrops.
Kept the guys from getting away.
I like the combo of one character with caltrops and one character with TK, because then they'd be picked up and go slam, 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 telekinetically.
And damage on him, please?
You could get 3 sets of Sands of Mu
3.
at the with one of the specials. So you could go weapon, 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 weapon,
Roll
weapon,
with.
just one after the other after the other.
They weren't all Sands of Mu. There was Sands of Mu, and then that super speed based attack.
Flurry.
And then
Flurry.
there was another one.
Yeah, there was a
And
special
I
one.
had a
that
guy
you
like
could
that. He was like the jackhammer guy. Like pile driver or something I called him. And he was like his upper torso was all heavy robot, and then just his regular legs stuck at the bottom. All right, so that's then the old lady runs away. End of round. New initiative, please. If you've already rolled once, keep it. 10 and higher.
8.
Just taking one action.
Okay. So Manda, initiative.
5.
8. Go.
We'll move 14, which I believe I can get to that guy.
Is this you?
1.
Oh, I forgot to even do anything with
Watchdog.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Is
9,
Watchdog
10.
the
I
one
can
with the
get
rifle
this.
or not?
Watching. What?
Is this
Yeah.
you?
Is Watchdog the one with the
No, I'm-
rifle?
No, he's the guy with the gun.
So where do you
The
go?
big
Right in
guy.
front of this guy.
Like that?
I didn't hear Amanda's question.
I was asking if Watchdog was the one with the gun or not.
No, he's not the one with the gun.
It's
And
a rifle, technically.
Watchdog does not have a gun.
You can
so
He does not have a gun.
I'm gonna punch him. What
All
it
right.
is though, it's a power blast with a range of 0. It's the glowing fist thing,
All right.
right? Remember the power fist that
Right.
the blasters could have? So it's,
Right.
so it's a 0-inch power blast.
Right.
So boom, I'm doing that.
Right.
I have a 15 to hit,
He has a 2 defense.
so I need a 13. Missed.
Ah.
But it cost me 0 power.
All right. 7, 6, 5. Really?
5, holding.
Dice is against me. That one's
We should have done damage on the people on the caltrop to get at the end of the round. Mando, please, separate die rolls, one for the guy in purple.
Guy in purple, 2.
Okay, rolled with.
Guy on the ground.
Guy in red.
Guy in red, 5.
Wow. Rolls with 4.
The guy in
Takes a
purple
hit.
can't roll with it. 'cause he's
Correct.
unconscious.
Correct. Damage on the guy in red. Guy is unconscious.
A 3.
3. Okay. Got it. So now 5. You're going?
Holding.
You're holding. 5 bad guys. Well, I get a wake up roll for the guy who's on the ground. He doesn't. And then guy in purple, you did not knock me back.
Sure
Then I'm going
try.
to try to punch you. I have an 18 to hit with my fist. What's your melee defense?
3.
Physical defense. 18, and he's a 15. He'll make it a headshot.
Sure.
15 minus 6 needs an 11. Needs a 9. And misses, would have missed anyway. Swoosh. Then, guy running away in the red shirt can go 3 this time toward me.
Wasn't he get out of the caltrops?
He doesn't
Well-
get out of the caltrops yet.
No.
Okay.
He's still in. He's only in one of the fields of caltrops now.
And, yeah, his next turn he'll be out. And that's all my 5s. 4, 3,
3.
just mop
Oh,
up now, guys.
Good. I always need to practice.
Oh, in fact, this guy who's down
Mhm.
disappears now. Teleported away.
He
Uh-huh.
goes to the hospital.
I think my rule is going to be I'll give them 1 wake-up roll if they deserve one,
Mhm.
and if they don't make it, then they're going to the hospital.
Hospital. Yeah, I see. You were shot. You have actual blood. So I will practice my siphon.
All right.
Oh, this is just a little scratch.
Well, it will be just a little practice.
What's the area effect of your
3.
diameter?
Mhm.
He's too far away from that
Oh.
guy.
And you're not injured.
Right.
No.
What you do is hold
Mhm.
until he moves in closer, and
That's
then
right. Yes. Yes.
You haven't
Go
gone yet,
up.
right?
Go up. Challenge him.
Okay.
Not till 1.
So 4, 3, 2, 1.
1.
You
Move
close
me. Sure. So move Lone Star to
Okie
the
doke.
nearest guy.
And then
Then
my help.
Lady Hell interrupts,
Mhm.
doing your darkness blast.
And I'm going to push it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So a 2.
That's gonna hit.
Mhm.
Damage.
Okay.
Purple shirt guy. Okay. Oh yeah, good target for you to get.
6.
6 rolls a 2, takes 4. It will be going down.
Uh-huh. Aha.
Okay, and those were 4 hit points dealt, or actual hit points. So you get 4 hit points back, and you get 4 hit points back.
Oh, well, that's refreshing. You should patent that.
It's divine.
Okay.
It is indeed.
It heals like hell. I don't know.
All right. And
That
that
was
was phase
very-
1, so new round. End of the turn, Manda, damage roll on the guy in red.
Oh, actually, I didn't go.
What?
there
Oh,
any-
I'm sorry.
Four.
Sorry.
Is there
Sorry.
anybody
Hold
still
on. I'll have you
standing?
redo that in a second.
Yeah,
Go
the
ahead.
guy in red
Yes,
here.
there's 2 guys still standing.
Okay.
One's
And
the
right
guy
next
in
to you.
purple?
You
All
moved
right,
up to him.
the guy next to me.
Yes.
Fist of Moon maneuver, same as last time.
All right. He's not gonna survive this one.
Okay, so let's see. I'm a 16. They're a 2 defense.
Yep.
So 14. So 6 attacks, 14 or less. First roll's a 6. That hits
Mhm.
for 7.
He's down.
Okay.
Rolls with 2.
I'll throw
Takes
one
one.
more punch in there just to.
Hang on. 7, 6, 5, 4. 4 rolls around. Okay. It's gonna hit.
Yeah. Well, I'll roll a 1.
All right. Give me the crit.
16,
Okay. Another crit number. That was just a confirming roll.
17.
He'll be off balance, but he'll also be unconscious, so it doesn't really matter.
6 damage.
6 more damage. Okay, he immediately disappears and goes to the hospital.
Okay.
And then add a damage roll on that one guy. You want to take the 4 you got?
4.
4. Rolls with it. Okay, new round. Did I not move him? Or we did move
You
him?
did
Yeah,
move
he
him,
did.
But
Okay.
he only moved 3, so.
We're just mopping up, kids. 10 and higher?
11
Go.
max. Oh, I don't want to waste the bullet on this guy. And I can.
So,
Unfortunately.
do a damage roll on him.
Okay. Don't step on those. 2.
Roll
Okay.
with it.
Yeah.
Okay. You have no kinetic protection?
Oh man.
It's a power blast.
Oh, it's that thing.
Those
Are you
glowing
sure?
fists.
Are you sure that's where you teleported to?
Maybe
This is
there.
gonna do knockback, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. I'd have gone on the other side of him
Yeah. Well,
and knocked him back onto the massive caltrops.
it makes sense, but already.
I totally would do that in the actual game.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all right. You didn't do it this
I
time.
didn't. I was
fine.
too eager to get there and do it.
I get it.
But I hit him for 9 points.
9 rolls with 4, takes 5, is still standing. Takes 5 and
2 points.
goes 2. You knocked him just out of the caltrops. And
Oh.
then he makes an agility save to stay on his feet, which at -2 he fails just barely, so he's prone face up there. Pooh. Okay, nice. 10, 9, 8, 7.
I'm
Six.
waiting to see if someone else
6.
wants
6.
to do something.
I'm coming around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Uh-huh. And he's prone, so he has a 2 defense, but you get +3 to hit, so you net a +1.
Grapnel. Splat.
Splat to the ground.
Yeah, I only have 12 charges on my right.
Hey, just drop a
So
grenade.
if we're gonna like go.
Then just drop a
go
grenade.
so that
Poop.
way those
Uh-huh.
bullets-
Did you hit at a +1 to hit with
A
your
16 I hit.
weapon? Okay. He's webbed. And is there there's a roll for how much, right?
Oh, it's breakpoint 8/16.
Ah,
It's a set
and
number.
8. Okay. Webbed for 8.
Built him where he can do that 2d8 punch.
Do you give
for
up?
0 power, so it costs
Ah, well, you can ask. I'll just check whether he wants to. You know, on a 19, this is fine. The end.
Send me to the zig.
Yeah, you
Send me to the zig, he says.
The
Yeah,
other,
good line.
The guy in purple he's supposed to be down. Nobody knows
Oh, he-
over.
He's
Oh.
lurched.
This guy here is
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Yeah, he teleports to the hospital, and then the other guy surrenders. You report him to the authorities, and they teleport him to the prison.
Okay. Just,
Good work.
and I gather up all my caltrops by hand.
There's a few bystanders around with like cameras clicking pictures of your fight, and There's a little
I
bit of
turn-
applause.
I turn to Watchdog and I say, "Did you get us? Did you tape us?"
Why?
We just triumphed over crime.
Small potatoes.
Well, I gotta start somewhere.
All right.
Those people will not go to Valhalla.
You cross the street. You're in the parking lot.
No, they go-
Wentworth is this big.
They go to Sniffelheim.
round
It's a place where everybody has a
with,
cold.
like the
They will
front
be
half
mine.
is all giant picture glass windows, with archways leading into the showroom, where it's strangely empty, with salesmen standing there. And you approach the salesman and you ask for what you're looking for, and they see what they can do.
Yes.
Hello, welcome to Wentworth's. Are you all shopping independently, or are you going to shop as a group, or how do you want to handle this?
We're looking for like a 6-pack of communicators.
A 6-pack. A communicators.
Of communicators. Well, sir. Our basic communicator.
Preferably high power but low calorie.
So communicators light.
Exactly.
Let's see. Communicator.
Somebody got some water?
Communicator.
This needs water now.
You have ones that glow blue?
For 5 points, you get the basic hands-free communicators with a range of 10 miles, and actually, it's a pair of them.
Hey, Jeff,
With a range of 10 miles. Yes.
for our friends at home, what page is that on that you're
That is
looking at?
page 28.
Thank you.
So we have 8 points.
There we go.
Yeah.
Did everybody put 2 in? Is that what I heard?
I'll put in 2.
You need a team record sheet. In your book. So you can keep track of this stuff. Nominate somebody to be your team bookkeeper, at least for now.
I'll do it.
All
I
right.
can show the
bookkeeper.
sheets too.
Give that to Cowboy Kid.
Group name, members.
You don't have a name for your group.
Well,
yet,
I'll put
but
communicators.
who's in it?
That goes at the bottom. Group abilities.
So if we
Deadly foes.
is Watchdog putting 2 in? Or is he not part of the group?
Fine. Yes, of course.
So how many points do I put under the cost?
Yeah, he's the one who's been bugging us about it. So that's 10 points
Total
of
here.
communicators.
Thank you.
Scales
All
of
right.
justice.
And on my character sheet,
So you could double the number of communicators to 4 by applying this modifier. Is there a special case one for communicators?
Nope.
Or is it just use the regular? Okay. That's how it should work.
I think we need a
So
name
for 10
so I can write
points,
one here.
You've got 4 basic communicators. Now there are 5 of you in the group right now, but that's what your points will buy unless you modify them to be cheaper
Give them less charges.
or shorter
Less
range.
range.
Or shorter
If
range.
you're all going to be in Atlas Park, it's no big deal. But if anybody leaves the zone, you won't be able to communicate.
So reduced range, and then we can have more than 4 of them for that cost?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
Or reduced duration if you want. That's another way to do it.
Yeah, let's
They have a battery, the battery runs out?
To go to another zone.
Okay.
Like 6
So-
hours as opposed to 12 or whatever.
What's the default? 12 hours?
12.
So duration.
So for 6 charges, we can
What,
get
12 hours? Oh, that's one of my non-standard things.
right.
Psi.
Yeah, for 6 1-hour charges, we can have 8 communicators
Yeah.
with a 10 hour.
So then extra guys can
Right.
have them.
12 1-hour charges, I see. Right, so if you go to 8 1-hour charges, then the base cost is 2.5, plus 5 is 7.5, 8 points it costs you. So you can't double them again for that.
No, we were gonna go to 6 charges.
6 charges.
Yeah.
Right, got it. Okay. Amanda, would you hand the team record sheet to Brian, who understands exactly what you just purchased?
Sure. Brian, show her what she's won.
You won this beautiful low-tech
Team
handheld
communicator set.
communicator.
You can always transfer those into a piece of equipment in your base when you get a base.
Let's see, so 10-mile range. Let's see, 8.
Right. And have you filled in the names of your team members yet?
Hi, puppy.
No.
Hello. How you doing, Pop-Up?
So,
Scratchy dog.
You're shopping and...
He's a good practitioner of yogurt. He does the down dog. Come here, Pop-Up. Come here.
So you two are like... Texas Ranger and Lone Star?
Yeah.
You're like wrangling with the shopkeeper about this. And Cobweb Kid is there, like taking notes for the team. So Hellion and Watchdog
Let's see.
kind of
so
standing back, and make me please an int save.
Ooh.
Cobweb
Ability
Kid.
save. Okay. Do. Missed by 2.
There's a dull crash somewhere, and you and Watchdog like look at each other and look around, and you can't quite pinpoint where it came from.
Sean, is it Lady Hell?
Yes.
HEL.
Looking at the.
You hear
Is
that?
a hero fallen?
We're on the roof, maybe.
Yeah. Are any.
For the character sheet for there it is. Yeah, I have night vision goggles. Clicks on his night vision goggles. Nothing in the infrared. But
I'm looking at the salesman. Do
Light
any of them
application.
look upset?
a couple of them that aren't busy are looking around.
Mhm.
You finish your purchase, and as you're wrapping things up, like you guys
Gift wrap.
sense the unease in the room. So he says, yeah, there was a sound, and then the lights flicker. And the salesperson goes, that's the silent alarm. Someone's in the back.
Taking things without permission.
Naughty, naughty. Let's go.
All right, now I have to make a big map.
Have we had a few minutes to rest and gain back power in our purchasing?
Yes, it's been 5 minutes.
Okay, so
No,
fine.
we'll make it 15 minutes.
Who knew that supers haggled?
I need the pen. I have the pen, this pen. Thank you. All right. So it's 16 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh boy, so 8 in.
I'm gonna be super speed.
Yeah,
He's went too slow.
if you're a martial artist, super speed is the way to go. Super initiative, double up your attacks.
I don't know. It might not fit your laconic style.
Well, that is true. He definitely needs. He needs to go quicker
So this team of 5 guys, right? Cobweb Kid, Lady Hell, Lone Star, Texas Ranger, and Watchdog are very like westerny kind of theme. Like
They are.
so, I think like these 5 guys need to be a group for sure.
Okay.
With a Western theme.
Yeah, with a western theme, and you know the other people we have could be in different super teams. You know.
Subsets and cross
Yeah, and so super
sections.
teams, you know, are allied with other super teams, and
Oh, that's true, yeah.
What's the name of your team? We are Venn Diagram.
How about the Hyperion Way Rangers?
Too many words.
the Atlas Rangers.
Yeah, it was Rangers.
Hyperion Rangers.
The Hyper Rangers.
Yes.
Ooh.
Hyper Rangers.
We are kind of hyper. High initiative, that
But
is.
then some drug company will want us, you know, to sell
What about-
their drugs
What about
for,
the Vindicators?
for Ritalin or something.
Everybody's the Vindicators.
Everyone's
I,
the
I
The
think that's
Hyper
actually
Rangers are
a,
promoting Ritalin.
was a team in game.
Yeah, it might have been. It's probably why I'm thinking about it. I like something Rangers.
Yeah. Of course, Atlas Rangers, we hold up the world.
Not the Power Rangers.
The Perez Park
Or
Rangers.
something, or Rebels. Rebels is kind of cool with Cowboys.
Well, they did it. You know, City of Heroes had a lot of good backstory and some, you know, cool names. And it doesn't hurt to use those.
Yeah, we should definitely use something. Hyper Rangers?
I'm not sure what that was, but it was beautiful.
Oh, it was my phone.
Oh.
Telling me that I have things I need to look at.
Okay.
That's tough of you wondering. The propeller was still in the car, which yes it is. Oops. That's what happens when you drive 3,000 miles in a week.
Yikes.
Is you leave your special pillows in the car. Yeah, South Carolina and back. It's about, not quite, it's like 2,800 miles probably. It's a lot of driving.
Yeah.
Anybody want a frozen popsicle thing?
Yes.
Yeah?
I'll pass.
Sure.
Thank
No?
you.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. I'll see if I can find some. Rustle up some. Oh, what a mess. Ew. It's all spinach, frozen spinach.
Doesn't mean
Cowboy guys, we should be for steel.
Here you go. Have your health food.
Steel Canyon Rustlers.
Here you go.
Steel Rangers.
Steel Rangers.
Yeah, there's the front part.
So this is the actual map.
Very much so.
Very
yes.
close. Yep.
Best I could do.
The Long Rangers.
Yeah.
The Long Rangers.
Well, while we're waiting, this was a good week for making original minis. I've got another game that I'm running, and it's got kind of a Stargate-y kind of thing going on. And I was walking along thinking, where am I going to find a mini of a Stargate? And I looked down, and there's this silver gasket sitting on the ground at my feet. Because they just built a new restaurant, and there's all kinds of refuse. So I picked it up and covered it in the green putty. Ta-da! So now we have our very own Stargate. And we also needed a raven, and I looked through all the collection of the minis for familiars. I found eagles, owls, ducks, cats, chickens, toads, but no ravens. So I decided to make a raven using the Kneadetite green stuff. So this is an original, and one thing you can do with the green stuff that is different on a one-off mini is you can stretch it and make little points of grass. This is a thing you can add to any mini that you want to make, is little branches and blades of grass. And because it's pretty flexible here, it's very, very
Jeff,
durable.
Those guys we just beat up, were they hellions or were they skulls?
Ooh, yeah, what flavor
They
of
were
villain were they?
neither.
They were just generic.
They were just bad guys.
Street thugs.
They haven't joined the game yet.
Right.
Don't worry, they'll find one in prison.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was cynical.
Boy, there was one of the shops that I remember going into, and there was a bug, and villains that were chasing you could come into the shop and continue to fight even though they were not supposed to. And
Right.
I checked it out and was able to get them in several times, much to the surprise of other people, other heroes who were inside happily shopping away.
Sounds like a bug.
It was when the trolls were having their troll rave. Those particular trolls, if you got them angry and they were chasing you, they could show up inside one of the shops. It was a great bug. They eventually fixed it, sadly.
So Wentworth was an auction house
Yeah.
kind of place. And so in front this is the front here by me.
Yes.
So there are ways in. And then in the back there was a platform and a little warehousey kind of area.
There we go. Okay. Let the pen go. So I went in to Paragon Chat and mapped this whole thing on graph paper, and discovered two, maybe three amazing things. One, whoever built this in the game went to the trouble of making it handicap accessible, because this is like a raised like docking platform around the back, stairs here, ramp here. Cool, huh? In here, there's doors for the men's and ladies' room. But for some reason, there's an exterior door in the back of the ladies, which is a bit disturbing. This area over here, there's a desk and a chair, and clearly like a little waiting room area. There's no door behind this guy into this area, which must be offices of some kind, but there is an exterior door into it. Weird. Okay,
It's a storage
put your guys in the shop.
Okay.
It's an exterior closet like apartments have.
Yeah.
It's where you put the lawnmower.
Or the
Let's see. There's
Who were the
fire
there's 5 of you.
riser room. or
cowboys
something.
were up talking to the salespeople.
The salespeople stood on top of the counter
Yeah. Well, up here.
like auctioneers.
Yeah. Someone's missing. Me. Oh.
That was the frozen sound effect for hell flying by. Hell, she freezes over.
Yes. Niflheim is cold, which is the absence of things. It is the great decay of everything.
So what's the property values like down there?
Low.
Rock bottom.
I would own them all. Or at least they would all be
dedicated.
somebody in the back room. Can we roll initiative yet?
In a moment, please. I'm caught up.
Pass those back to Jeff.
Done.
Right.
You pass those back.
So,
Minis.
Hyperion Rangers is pretty cool.
I think Hyperion Rangers. Of course, we should probably actually see what Hyperion technically means.
The high one.
The higher, yeah.
Well, that's in this.
It's an epithet of Helios, or an other name for another sun deity.
Means the high.
okay, there's.
Well,
two, three,
yeah, that's
perfect.
appropriate.
It's perfect. One of each.
He was a Titan.
Oh, in that case, we must have it. That must be our name.
Hyperion
The
Rangers?
high one was one of 12 Titan children of Gaia and Uranus.
The Greco-Roman.
50
mythos.
years, and I still snicker.
Mhm. It's
Yes.
hard not to say Uranus. 'Cause
Mm-hmm.
Right.
my third grade brain, it just got stuck in there. Because I could.
Yeah, it's like the Klingons around Uranus.
Uranus.
Oh man.
So Hyperion Rangers, huh? Okay. Well, you can always change
No
it.
Klingons in my third grade class.
No Star Trek yet?
No.
Hey.
It's not a bad name.
Yeah, it's all right.
So now I need correct thugs.
You could find, you could replace Rangers maybe. If we're all from Hyperion Way, then it kind of makes sense. Let's see what the thesaurus has for Ranger.
Hyperion All Stars. Hyperion.
Beachcombers. I'm just reading I'm reading the thesaurus and it has the stupid answers.
Yeah.
Adventurer, beachcomber, bum, drifter.
The bums? No, I don't think so.
Dad,
The floaters! Yeah, we can be the floaters.
We could be the
We come to the
Galvanator,
top.
We could be
Globetrotter,
the-
Gypsy.
we could be the Hyperion Plains Drifters.
Oh.
The Drifters isn't that bad, though.
Yeah, the Drifters is pretty
The
good.
Drifters.
Rambler.
Rambler Drifter.
Hyperion Rambler.
Oh, the Drifters could be
That
heroic.
sounds like a
I like Drifters.
pop band.
Just the Drifters?
Just the Drifters is pretty cool.
Or just Drifters? No, the.
The Drifters,
The
yeah.
Drifters is a band.
I think the.
You would suffer from misunderstanding.
Yeah, Drifters more than Hyperion Rangers.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think with anything Rangers, you think of Power Rangers, and it's kind of instantly ruined.
So, Hyperion Drifters.
But then Watchdogs in the groups, maybe like they have things here for like Watchkeeper. Maybe the Watchkeepers.
Yeah, but it's not about him. He's an NPC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's an NPC.
But he fits a drifter.
He does. He does. Fit, I think Drifters is good. It's pretty cool. Thank you, Thesaurus.
Thank you, Thesaurus.
Okay, and then one more dude. Huh.
Our nemesis team will be the Grifters.
The Grifters. Yeah.
It's our was it Pretoria? It was like the alternate universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that
Pretoria.
we're there are our alternate evil versions or the Grifters.
Hey.
Carnival of Crime.
Yeah, it's just. I remember certain things about the game, but it's just been so long since I played it. I think I stopped playing it in 2005, maybe 2006.
Oh, man, I was there holding up a
All right.
torch.
When they
At
pulled
the
the
last
plug on
moment,
the
yeah.
server.
Matt, put this guy
Sigh.
behind this desk right there. Salesman guy.
Salesman.
Put this guy, the orange cap, ski mask, in front of him. Amanda,
Mm-hmm.
take the new cargo things, of which we
Yep.
got 3.
Yep.
Put them around the back area there.
Okay.
It's stuff.
I just primered these today.
Yay!
New stuff.
Brand new acquisitions from North Texas RPG Con.
Yeah. Who makes these?
Don't know.
This is the
We were given them by
Mythord.
that artist who had a table.
This
next
is
to us.
the I think the Mythord guys were casting these, which is kind of cool. Let's put that
Excellent.
there.
Matt, scatter these guys round the back area. They're searching.
Like, or just
They're all
okay.
inside, so nobody on the walkway
Okay.
out there. All of them in the
So
room.
they're like checking out the boxes.
They're looking around. Okay. And then it will do initiatives.
I'm spending 3 power for my extraction. How many points of power have we gained since the last?
15. It's been
15.
15 minutes. So,
Okay. So
so
I'm back up.
probably we're all back.
Yep.
That only burned 4 power.
Did you get all healed up, Brian?
Yeah, Sean's character killed me
Completely healed you?
with
Okay.
his
Cool.
dark blast siphon thingy.
Okay.
From the dead to the living. Usually from the living to the living.
And it's kind of cool that we all happen to pick our guys that all really match.
Mhm. Have an almost theme. They have a feel to them.
Yeah, they do. I feel like I'm on the server, and we all picked our guys to go on and play our game together.
So, in the couple of panels before you arrive, the guy in the ski mask like turns and yells to the rest of them, "Hurry! Find the paradise jar!" And a couple of them turn back and go, "We're looking, Pyromaniac, but there's a lot of stuff to go through here." And he whirls, Pyromaniac in the ski mask, whirls back to the guy behind the desk and says, "You're gonna tell us where that thing is now." Initiative.
Dun dun.
That was a cutscene.
Thank you.
Do you feel cut?
Oh, that dice.
I remember the first time I saw this place as a player in City of Heroes, and I'd just been playing World of Warcraft, where the auction is where zillions and zillions and zillions of things get sold by players to other players. And I was worried that they were going to turn superheroes into this very canned experience with
Is that what
with
this
all
was for City of
superpower
Heroes?
things.
I don't remember them having a auction type place. Was that added later?
Wentworth's.
You could sell the little
It was one
enhancements.
of the later editions. So if you stopped playing and
Yeah,
never
I
came
don't.
back,
I don't
then you
remember
would
it.
have seen it.
Okay.
Those of us who kept playing were very familiar.
You could trade and sell your little
Fifth-
enhancements. that
Fourth or
build
fifth
Yeah.
power.
And you occasionally had drops, rare drops.
Okay.
But it wasn't a big deal.
10 and higher.
I just ended
Cabo
up
Kid?
selling those to the NPCs.
Yeah, I'm coming in.
What phase do you
That's
want,
what you
please?
normally did.
Whatever the currency was.
I'm
I
on
remember
phase
what it
9.
was. It was-
Anybody beat a 9?
Nope.
6.
Go.
7.
I'm gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You can hop up on that.
6, 7. Up here around the
Hey, There's a
corner.
guy right there.
Whoever decided what our theme.
8.
Didn't hear that you were sneaking.
Nope.
You
Not
didn't-
sneaky.
So he's aware of you.
And I am going to.
He's got.
I made a
Let me just
thing.
describe what you're seeing. It is a guy in like leather jacket and tank top,
There's some stuff to choose
and he's got a red, what do you call that? Bandana around your face,
Bandana.
and a satanic skull in a circle on his t-shirt or his
Hellions
vest.
hunting for
They're
stuff.
they're hellions. And past
Right.
him, the fella whose mini is a orange ski mask has in fact got this demon mask that he's wearing that has horns on it.
Can you point out the guy with the mask?
I can. This
We
guy.
find something in a
is
western.
ski
This
mask.
isn't it.
Okay, thank you.
Ah,
So what do you do?
demonic scheme.
I take 2 attacks.
Yes.
I set down some caltrops.
All right. Where at?
I'm going to try to put one batch centered here,
Okay.
and one centered here.
Do you have charge?
This is, yes, I do. 1, 2,
Still too old
3,
school.
4. This one's 5 away.
I know,
Okay.
right?
So that's a -1.
But
Plus 6. So minus, you're plus
is a
5 to
phantom.
hit. What do you need to hit?
Oh,
16.
Gary Goldsmith.
I didn't
And I'm taking
recognize
2
it.
attacks.
Okay.
A 3.
Okay.
Good.
Could you mark that for me, please?
Here's the pen.
Could you please? It's a 5 or 5 radius, 5 diameter.
Diameter centered on that.
I'll have to
So
find it, but I
2
found,
in,
black gold
2
is
out
perfect.
from that
So-
square.
And the other one,
Remember your character black gold?
a 16.
I felt like the
Yes.
perfect song for him.
So
I
the
like
other
that
ones I hit
pen.
too.
I wish
Here's
you
the
had
outer corner of
Okay, that's
that one.
fine.
Aha.
Right, and there's the outer corner of that one. Okay. That's one. And the other one also hit?
Yep.
Yeah, we get the idea.
Oh, no, she did it this way. I must
All
do
right.
it this way.
And this one, outer corner is there, I think, right? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yes. And here, and it would be underneath that, so it's that back wall.
Uh-huh.
So just connect it.
There.
Now, what are you playing?
This is the Ant-Man theme.
Okay, fine. All right, cool.
We're trying to
Fi-
find
fi-
some good theme music for our team.
So that you did not get charges back from that first fight.
Right.
So.
I'm
All
tracking
right,
them.
thrown, and they immediately get rolls to leap clear. So starting with this guy way in the back, he, wow. First of all, put all of the bad guys in squares. If they're not precisely in a square, put them in a square. Thank you. That one. Okay, great. So this guy has
It's not just
2
OCD, it
There's
matters.
a 2 move to get to there, so he's got a 9 and 2 is 11, 10, 9, 8, 5 or less to get out. He does move this guy to there, just outside of it, and then put the cargo back. Nobody else is in that one. This guy here, 9 is 50, 13 or less. He gets out. Move him 1 that way. This guy is stuck in the middle. Needs a 6, I believe. Nope, does not get out. The store manager,
Can get to here.
hey, rolls really well. He's in the corner. So Amanda, do a damage roll on Pyromaniac.
D6. A
Lieutenant.
2.
2 damage. Got it. That's kinetic. He's got no protection, so he'll roll it. Done. That was phase 9. Counting down. 8, 7.
7. Aha! I'm going to. Now I'm going to try and do this so I don't encapsulate my friends. I'm going to turn on my darkness,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to go. 6,
Let's see. Yeah. Not 5. Put
That's
those
good to
two
get
in.
for it.
I'll put those.
Oh,
It's Bane's theme
Bane's theme?
from
Deadpool.
from Batman.
Oh, from Batman.
Yeah, like the
But-
third one.
Yeah, but we're the drifters, so
I'm a 5-inch
Seems kind of
diameter, so that's going to be 2 out. So
My
that will
nephew
catch all 3 of them.
Can
Okay.
imitate that
And
guy's
that's not an
voice,
attack. They don't
like,
leave clear of that.
perfectly.
All right, they're in darkness. Then what do you do? Was it an action? To
That
turn
was an
it?
action to turn it on.
Great.
Where's the
You're
dark? Can you draw the darkness, or
What
is it not
phase?
worth
You'll
doing?
just have to remember
Probably
yeah,
not.
but he's going to move around.
Yeah,
Probably
Dark moves with him.
cotton
Oh, it
balls
moves with
will do
you.
it, yes.
Make a little cutout,
Yeah.
a circle.
That would be a good idea in future, but I don't see how we would use that in these circumstances.
Yeah, it's
What we need
awkward.
is like a ring, an actual solid ring.
We could put it
Yeah.
on the base, below the base and on the
Yes. So
uh,
what phase
flight
is that?
stand. Okay, we'll think of a way.
That was 7. Yeah.
It's just fun to have
7,
cute special effects with the
6.
minis.
6.
well, you look like you need a punch. Move in there. Can I do that, or can I move around him like that, or is there a chance?
what
he
do you-
can-
what do you-
Zones of control.
I'm
He's
here,
wanting
or
to
do I have to go through zone control? Still don't have to go
Oh,
through zone
yes, you do.
control. Then I'm going to teleport.
All right.
Two,
You're
two
there.
power.
And there isn't a roll to hit if you have line of sight. Is that correct, or is there a roll but a
I
big...
believe that's correct.
Brian, do you remember off the top of your head?
For teleport,
Teleportation. Is
if
there
you
a
can
roll
see
to
it-
hit if you have line of sight?
no. You
That's
just
what I thought. Okay, so 2, and then?
And I'm going to punch him, and I'm going to push.
Great. He has
I'm
a...
going to put him through that
I can
merchandise.
remember that animation.
Yes, the
Let's-
little. And I made it where
And
it
glowy hands.
requires 2 hands, so it's totally the poof poof.
So make him face you, man.
Oh yeah.
He knows you're there.
So I have a 15,
2 defense.
2 defense,
13.
need a 13, and then
That-
15. I missed, and I pushed to cross my PR.
All right. All right. That was 6, 5, 4.
for
Go.
Lone goes. He's gonna follow his compatriot here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's gonna be sneaking and come up behind us.
Aha! So I have to make a roll. I don't have yet. You're not in his vision, so he gets basic senses at -1 level. Needs a critical int save to detect you coming, and doesn't.
Okay,
So you've surprised him.
good. And I'll do the fist of moo thing. I'll do it
You guys did this
6 times.
Because everybody had it by late in the game. So
Weapony, 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 weapony,
what
weapony,
did I
weapony,
do?
weapony, weapony.
I'm looking for receive
So as I
targets.
sneak up, I do this to you.
So
I think we need some
he has
actual
a defense
Western.
penalty of -3. It's only -3 because he's in combat, defending himself. He's not completely flat-footed.
What's the movie with
So
Val
he has
Kilmer?
a -1,
Western?
and that's a -1 physical defense. Your plus
Alright.
1 to hit.
So 17
You know the one I mean?
He
for,
wasn't
six,
young
for
guys.
6 attacks. Of course, these aren't a huge amount.
Let's
of
find
damage,
out.
So here's the first one.
Okay.
That'll hit with a 6.
It was
Roll 4, so that's 7.
7. Hang on. So I've got a. Just a second. There'll be a slight delay while I get organized here. I need to have. Oh wait, I do have a 7.
Tombstone.
Hang on.
Tombstone.
7.
Yeah,
Oh.
one of the movies where he acted well.
This is the Punisher figure,
He did okay with
and
Hmm?
you
He
do
did okay with
7. He
some of
rolls
the
a
stuff.
5.
Which makes the other ones even worse.
Takes 2 hits.
It's not like he couldn't do it.
He is now aware of your presence.
Okay.
No longer sneaking.
Alright.
Lone Star, that was underhanded.
So -3 to
And
hit.
an uppercut. And a right cross.
So -3 to hit.
Okay. So what's his distance?
It's whatever you had to hit before, but 3 harder.
Okay.
What do you need before? 17s, right? So now you need 14s.
All right, so 11, that'll hit
That's your second swing.
for max 9 damage.
9 rolls with 4. Takes 5. Still up.
Okay. Third attack is a 3. That hits for max damage of 9.
Wow. Rolls a 4. Takes 5. Is unconscious.
Okay. He'll stop there.
Alright. So that has been 12 damage minus his mass roll of 3. It goes 9. Matt, please move this figure 9 away from this figure.
This way?
Yes. Count down as you go.
1,
Crunch is in it.
8, and then 7.
7, 6.
6. At 6, he hits a wall.
Crunch.
So he takes 6 more damage.
Oh man, that
Didn't mean to steal your thunder there.
Bounces off that wall and comes back 3.
1, 2, 3.
And put him face down. And then take him off the board.
Oh, that's-
Teleport to the
say-
hospital.
That's
You must
beautiful imagery.
You must really like
Bang.
this story. You came
Bang.
back for seconds.
Okay.
Well done.
That's it for him.
That's phase 4.
That's phase 4. Phase 3. I've got Watchdog. Right. Flips on his infrared.
That's right.
And comes into the back through that door.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6.
Okay.
Puts you at 6 there. Where do you want to go?
That's Watchdog there, huh? Okay.
6 have gone.
Yep.
Close with this guy with the axe.
Okay.
7, 8, 9. I'm sneaking. He gets a perception roll
Dang.
because it's dark. Okay.
Oh,
He fails to perceive me. Yeah, he's in your 5, isn't he?
I don't think so.
Watchdog is.
Oh, Watchdog is, yes.
Alright. Single pushed attack. I have a 19, 20, 21, 22, minus the guy's 2 defense, so 20.
Oh.
Pushed. 17 will hit.
Yay.
Watchdog punches for a d8 plus 3, plus 2 more for the push is 5. d8 plus 5. 8 points. Well, that's not that impressive. Axe guy. The Blood Brother Chopper takes 8. Rolls a 5. Takes 3 hits. Okay.
And
Then-
in the darkness.
That was phase 3. Phase 2. Starting with Pyromaniac. Alright, I'm standing in Caltrops. He's climbing up onto the desk
Mm-hmm.
to get out of the Caltrops. Which you couldn't do in the City of Heroes game, but it makes
I
perfect
think
sense
that's
here.
the best one so far.
Oh, yeah.
Soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's us.
They did have
He's
legends,
got
didn't
a machine gun, and he's gonna shoot at you, Cobweb Kid.
I'm going to take my action.
Okay.
Oh.
I step into the darkness.
All right. Take a step back into the darkness.
Right, over to.
Does he have any targets then?
I don't think so, because this
And
darkness is
I
in
need
the way.
I need to do one more thing.
You'll come back out unless you want me to fill this shopkeeper full of bullets.
And
Well,
You did charge us a lot for them walkie-talkies.
Scotty didn't. Business did. Well,
I come out and caltrop him.
all right. So you come back. She comes back out.
I step
now
out.
She can take her action, and you're gonna throw the caltrops up on the desk.
Ooh, I missed a spot.
Fine. Roll to hit.
All right. A 17 out of 16, but it's
That's
a
gonna-
pl-
Wait,
still
what is your base to hit with that?
16. 16.
Yeah, you've got a giant chance
Right,
to hit.
that's what I said.
All right, so Caltrops, do a d6 damage to him immediately.
Okay.
1.
1,
It's like one hits him on the cheek or
which he
something.
rolls with. We'll just don't worry about it, Sean.
Yeah.
We'll just remember there's 1.
There's 2.
In the game, there'd be this hovering plane of Caltrops because
Yeah.
it's based on where it is in the middle. But
Ooh,
let's imagine
might catch me,
that it's the real thing.
Now
so
they're
he
on the
rolls
desk.
him a point. All right, and then he goes brrrr with auto fire. Machine gun auto fire times 3. He takes 3 shots. What's your physical defense, please?
3.
Needs 12s. First shot hits you on a 10 for 6 points of sharp kinetic. Tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna get some more water. What's this now that we're listening to?
It's our theme song.
This is our theme song?
The Drifters.
Okay.
Not the Hyperion Drifters?
I rolled with it.
Down here, Drifters. It's kind of like too much in the mouth,
Are there any Cheetos?
but it sounds cool.
Yeah. Of the
We haven't made the T-shirts yet, so we could always.
the Greco-Roman mythos, the Titans are most admirable.
The Hyperion Drifters works.
It's so long though.
It is long, but people could just call us the Drifters, right? Like it's the Houston Astros, but you just say the Stros, right? So
That's right. They can shorten it up.
they can call us the Drifters.
Bullet 2.
Or the Hyperion Drifters.
Sorry about
They
that.
can call us the Hype for short.
They could call us the Hype.
Bullet number 2 also hits.
Okay.
This is for 5 points.
5 sharp kinetic. I roll with 5.
Okay. Third bullet misses and could be a critical. It's not. It is a critical.
Uh-oh.
Third bullet.
Uh-oh.
8.
There's a
Critical failure 8.
he can shoot his friend.
Left an opening. You immediately get a free action, which you can use to strike at your attacker or for whatever other purpose.
I fire a grapnel at him. I cobweb him.
All right. He's got a 3 defense.
An 11 out of 16.
16 minus 3 is 13. You hit him. He's webbed
I mark off a charge.
for 8. Okay, that was Pyromaniac. Also, all the rest of the Hellions, starting with the
Phew.
Blood Brother Brawler, who
Blood
is
Brothers.
standing here in the darkness. Right? Darkness.
Yep.
Trying to figure out where to go. Isn't sure. I will roll him, move him randomly. Move him 1 straight away from where I am sitting. Got
This
him in the
way.
tank top. Yep.
Yeah.
He's still in darkness. I'll move him again. He finds the corner of this doorway and steps out there where he can see Cobweb Kid. Cobweb Kid, he's punching at you.
Uh-huh.
Defense, please.
3.
3.
You're the
He
punching
has
cobweb.
a
Look at that line of sight.
18, needs a 15 to hit you, and rolls a 12 for a D8 plus 4 damage is 11.
Uh-oh. Blood kinetic?
Yes.
That's a nasty hit.
So, I roll with 4.
Take 7.
I take 7 hits.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Got 10 left.
And make a mass roll, please.
My mess is D4. 4.
7 minus 4 is 3. You're knocked back 3. That will be into your caltrops.
Yep.
Uh-oh. So, what, 3?
Yep.
1, 2... Well, you
No,
could
no, no. Straight my way.
straight... Oh, 1,
Yes.
2,
Yep.
3.
He did that
And-
on purpose.
And Cobweb Kid, make a an agility save at minus 3 to stay on your feet.
2.
Success.
My
But take your own caltrop damage.
D6.
And you're slowed down.
3.
Okay.
I roll with it.
Then
I know not to-
Blood Brother Chopper is been attacked by something in the darkness. He is gonna And it's was sneaking, but he revealed himself. It's just, he's not sneaking anymore. But he's still in darkness, so I am down a perception level. So, I roll a 1, not a critical success. He will make a wild swing at -6 to hit. He has a 14, -6 is 8, and Watchdog's defense is 3, 7, 6, 5 or less to hit Watchdog. A 4 will do it. So he chops with his fire axe into the darkness and does 3d8 plus 1 sharp.
Where is he?
damage.
Where is he?
Satisfying bite.
Where is he?
Yeah, that's
Where'd he go?
that is, by the way, in violation of his power level. I let it stand. because
Where is he?
It's the fire axe guy.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's.
I think Watchdog's about to be neutered.
16,
Ooh,
17 damage.
Oh!
Watchdog has 2 armor, so that's 15. Can roll with 6, which leaves 9. He takes 9 and is still standing.
Wow.
The paint on this axe. It was made by Cray.
But the axe like hits something in the darkness. He pulls it out, and there's a spray of blood. Okay.
Wow.
That
Ouch.
was the Blood Brother Chopper. Blood Brother Slammer, guy with the crowbar. Where is he? That guy. I'm in darkness, and I'm hearing
was that?
sounds.
Once upon a time in the
He's
West.
gonna.
There's gotta be
He's gonna
something golden
be on full defense.
Yeah. Yep.
And the Slicer is down. The Slugger is in darkness. He's going to be on full defense. No, this is dumb. If they don't do anything, you guys are just going to walk.
Well,
over.
and the slugger, I think,
So-
is in the caltrops, isn't he?
Nope, he's not.
Oh,
Both
they
of them
managed
are
to
He
get
jumped
out.
clear.
Oh.
But if they start moving around, they might stumble into the caltrops. But that's the risk they take. So let's start with the sledgehammer guy. Goes diagonally that way.
Oh.
1.
Caltrop.
Yep. Amanda, do damage to him, please. And you got to track, by the way.
2.
I need you to track the duration of all of your caltrops, all right?
I've got that. That's
Pretty
right
much
here.
the same
Right.
damn-
So that's enough for him. Then
just goes
the
in our
slugger will
Yeah,
go
definitely.
diagonally that way 1.
That way?
Yes, toward
Ah.
toward
And of
Watchdog.
course, you know, they play music.
And get a perception
stores,
check.
so-
Does
Yeah.
he
This is
notice
this is
Watchdog
yeah.
there? He does not. He's done. All right.
So he's right next to Watchdog, but he doesn't know.
Doesn't know. That's all of them. That's phase 2. Phase 1, new round.
Spending energy for another action.
Oh, they're going to have to ask it now.
Damn, I love this song. Crank it.
10s and higher. Go Ennio Morricone. Anyone?
For real.
You should put in the Blues Brothers when they're in Bob's Country
Yeah.
Bunker.
Rawhide?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. You should find that and put that in.
For real.
10 and higher.
Nope, I got an 8.
9.
9.
Go.
Get him.
This
I think
guy
this
happens
music
to be
will help.
in my line of sight, and he just punched out my teammate.
You're right.
You're gonna get shot, mister.
All right.
I'll take 2 shots at him. What's his,
2. I'm sorry. Yes, 2.
2, so I need 18, well, 18, I was feeling 15.
Okay. These just regular old shots.
Blam, a 10, yes. Got him with a 10.
Okay.
That's 2d8 plus 2. That's 14, 16 points a bullet.
16 on the
Oh,
brawl.
man, that's almost the full.
He takes, he rolls a 5, and he'll take 11. And he goes down
Cool. On his face or on his back?
on his back. On his face, excuse me.
This guy's in darkness.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I see this guy that
No.
goes there?
He's also in darkness.
He's also in darkness.
Do you have
That guy
infrared?
isn't.
Huh?
Do you have infrared? Or any other?
No, I don't have any special.
Oh my gosh,
skills.
the
other guy's on
crates
the
are
other side of crates.
actually
So he's on the other side of the crates.
affecting
I can't see
it.
him?
Yep.
The crates are actually affecting things. Yay!
They are.
I mean,
You could put another
boo.
bullet into the down guy
Yeah.
because he could wake up.
Yeah, I'm putting another bullet in him.
Fine, you get +6 to hit, +8 to hit from what you had before.
Really?
If he didn't fizzle fade, I
You
guess
should
you
do
gotta
that.
hit him again.
Are you sure you don't want to kill him? Are you sure you want to kill him?
I don't want to kill him.
Because he won't be able to roll with it. It'll be
Yeah,
double
just
damage.
regular shot.
Okay,
12. That's gonna hit.
great.
Yeah, I forgot he couldn't roll with it. And so I hit him for 5, 7.
7 will eliminate the rest of his hit points, and he's done.
Down
So he's
to
gonna
8.
fizzle. He's gonna go to the
rounds.
hospital.
Which
Take
guy
out
is
the
it?
round.
Which
Take
guy
him
is
out
it?
now.
The guy that
Phew. All
punched
right.
you into the caltrops.
Oh, I'm avenged. Yay!
All right. Then, what phase was that, Matt?
That was phase 9.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5.
Lady Hell, you think you could
Watchdog.
see your way clear to giving that shopkeeper some
All right.
cover?
Watchdog's gonna punch the axe guy in the head. So
I say
it's-
over the communicator. I don't know if that gang member is going to shoot him or not. He might get desperate.
So that gang
Hold that thought.
guy's got so I got a 20 to hit minus the 6 for the headshot is a 14, and I'm pushing. 11 will hit with a pushed punch to the head. Spend his power. All right, and I do a D8 plus 5 with the push. 10 points to the head.
Oh!
He, this guy, can roll. Can roll with 4. Take 6 to the head, doubled to 12. Cleanly eliminates his hit points and a couple of rollover. Down he goes.
On his face or on his back?
On his, he just removed him from the board.
Fizzle.
He is knocked out into the parking lot and disappears.
Ah. Oh.
Okay,
Is that on?
that was on 3,
4?
5. That was on 5. 5.
Mhm.
4.
4.
Go.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is going to. This guy's still in the darkness, and so he is a prime target. I'm going to push it and hit him with a siphon.
What exactly do you siphon, Lady Hell?
I
Get a plus-
siphon their living energy and I give it to more deserving people.
Okay.
You get a +3 to
So
hit.
you're a socialist.
He has a 2 defense, so you're netting a +1.
A goddess.
He's redistributing hit points.
9, got him.
Okay.
You're the Robina Hood of vitality.
Ooh, that's good. 9.
9 on the slugger.
Yes.
Rolls with 5.
This music is good for our luck here.
Yeah, we just needed our like
6,
theme
7,
music
8,
or
9
soundtrack.
plus 4 hit points.
The soundtrack.
So
Watchdog gets
Watchdog gets 4 hit points back.
Ooh, yay.
How, and,
Nice. That's
but I'm going to say I'm going
and
to.
you get 4 hit points.
Yes,
Since you're
but I
leader.
don't need them. I'm going to let Watchdog know that I am
By
moving.
communicator?
Yes, I am moving to protect a non-combatant. So more may come after you. Dispatch them. And I'm going.
I can't see a thing.
Well, I'm moving.
Right. Suddenly, there's a guy.
I'm going to go there. I'm stealthily doing this.
Okay.
I'm putting both of these in darkness. Maybe
Right.
you too. But,
Yes.
Sorry.
please center yourself over a square.
That one.
Okay, got it. All right. Then that was phase 4. Phase 3,
3,
agility, please.
24.
Go.
So who's left that Lone Star can actually see?
No.
A lot of them now because the darkness
Where's the
ends.
nearest
The
one?
darkness now ends here.
No, it's Watchdogs.
This
Yeah,
guy?
that one and
Bad
that.
These
guy?
two guys.
That's a bad guy.
Yeah.
He'll move there, and he will do a. His
Okay,
fist,
that's too loud and enough. Thank you.
he'll do his triple Fisamu attack.
All right. That is the baseball guy. He has a 2 defense.
Okay. So I need a 14 or less.
Okay.
6 times. So here's the first one. 15 misses. Second one, 13 hits for 6.
Rolls with 4. Takes 2.
Okay, here's the third roll. 13 also hits for 5.
Rolls with 4. Takes 1.
Here's the fourth roll. A 19 misses. Fifth roll. A 3 will hit for 8.
Rolls with 4. Takes 4. He's going down.
And the last roll is a 7, which also hits
It's definitely wood because he's unconscious.
for 5.
Doesn't roll with any. Takes his remaining 2 hit points and 3 roll around. Okay, you did a total of 12 minus his mass roll. Move him 10 straight away from Brian. Yeah.
That's 4. And this is
Ah.
the ramp, right?
No, that's a drop off.
Right.
The truck was parked. You just moved the
5.
truck. He just hit the back of the truck.
Okay.
Bam! So 5 left. Takes 5 more. Damage to the truck for a couple. And he's done. Remove him. Oh yeah, that's fine. But then he disappears.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez, guys.
I cheer, but I couldn't see what happened.
All right.
just heard
Then, what phase?
whistling
Oh, that was your
That was
phase
3.
3.
Yeah,
Phase
3.
3. Pyromaniac is going. I wish I had some kind of flame power that I could use to burn off these webs.
Oh.
All I can do is try to break free. So he's going to do that. He is quite strong. He pushes and rolls a d10 plus 3 versus the 8 breakpoint.
Ooh.
6 failed.
I'm taking an action.
Struggle. Okay. All right.
I'm going to try to crawl out of the darkness carefully.
Straight
Did
back,
I
my
do
dear.
damage to everybody in Caltrops at the end of last round? I didn't, did I?
Nope.
Do it now. Take d6 damage.
Okay.
And then.
Yeah, hoisted by my own caltrop petard. Take 3 sharp kinetic.
I thought the crowbar guy was out of the. Oh, he stepped back in.
stepped
and
back
then
in.
he took some. Okay.
Yeah.
We did that.
So-
All right. So anyway,
Who's for damage? Desk guy.
what about this guy?
He takes damage.
Oh,
he
right.
is-
I didn't do it at the end of last turn.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
but you webbed him. You.
I caltropped and
him
webbed him.
Because she got the extra.
this
she got,
turn, so he doesn't take an extra one. It was
Okay.
the previous
All right.
turn that I'm trying to catch up.
Okay. So I'm trying to get out.
Yes. So there's not a roll. It's you move at 1/6 of your movement rate.
All right, my movement rate
Straight back, my
is
dear.
16.
Do you fly?
Nope.
Okay.
1/6 of 16 is
Call it 3.
okay. I just move.
Straight back, my dear.
Yeah.
You do
Thank you,
wall
Lady
crawl,
Hell. Yeah.
So you can get up on.
I'm going to get up onto the crates. I scuttle.
Perfect. Nice.
There.
What phase is that, please?
That was on 3.
3.
That was just my movement. And for my action, there's somebody not standing in caltrops. My range is plenty.
No, those are your friends.
Yes.
Let's see.
This is the only guy that you can see.
Oh, okay, he is in
Tuesday.
caltrops.
Yeah, he is.
I'm going to grapple him then.
Sure, so he'll stay there. There's no darkness for anybody to contend with. He has a 2 defense.
Web grenade.
Flick.
A 7. It hits.
Okay.
For 8 points of
Oh,
webbiness.
7, right.
Yeah, and I mark a charge off.
He is the slammer. Web 8.
If
Hey.
choosing what character to play, this is my character that's sort of in my advanced Mighty Protectors character because there's a lot more bookkeeping than usual. She's a little odd in that way, and my other character, Summoned One, is real easy to play.
So we did Pyromaniac. Wait, I was about. Oh, we did him earlier. Phase 2. Phase 2. Minions. There is 1 left.
Yes. Who's webbed.
I'm in webs and I'm in caltrops, so I will try to break free. I push and I get a D8 plus 3 to get an 8. D8 plus 3. Nope. Struggle, struggle, struggle. He's stuck. That's phase 2. 1 new round. And before I do anything, let me not forget it this time. So the slugger takes, is it 1d6? Straight 1d6?
Yeah, straight 1d6.
I'll do that damage. He gets 1 from the webs, which you can roll with. And Pyromaniac takes 4, which he can roll with. Alright, now initiatives.
Dice cup, please.
10s and higher.
$11.
You're first then.
Mm-hmm.
I crawl off the crates and smack this guy physically.
Okay, so she's going to crawl off the side that's free of caltrops and go around the side of her caltrops,
Put me
which is
there.
yes, there
Thank
we
you.
go. And you're going to smack him.
Yeah.
He is held. You get a +1 to hit. Net from everything.
An 18. I think I missed.
Okay. As he leans back. It's like running.
His ankles are held down.
Okay. 10.
Humph.
9.
9.
9. You go first, unless you want to hold.
What's your agility?
My agility is 10.
Okay, well, I'll go first then. I'm an 18.
Hey, Sean, can you take over the camera for me?
Hey, Lone Star, hold still.
Hold me.
And I'm gonna shoot at that guy there that's like just on the other side of you.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
He's got a 2 defense.
I'll take 2 shots.
Okay.
15s. A 1.
Uh-oh.
And it's a crit.
Okay. D20 for the crit,
Uh-oh.
please.
Critical number 19.
Ooh. I make something up. I'm gonna call it a headshot on account of that's about all you can see.
Cool.
Wait, which guy?
This
guy.
Oh,
one.
that guy. Yeah, you could see more, but not. Yeah.
But
I'll
still.
I'll just give you the +3 damage.
Okay, so I do 4, it's 8, 9, 10, then plus the
13.
damage.
13. He's rolls with 4, takes 9, drops face
Well,
up
hit him with the other bullet.
as he's dropping. Okay.
Sure. And that's a 6. That's a hit
Yep. This will do it.
for 12.
Yeah, he's down.
Nice shooting, Tex.
Mhm.
All right, that's all the minions.
It's a Winchester.
Only one left.
I need to get auto fire.
Rifleman.
Yeah.
So it's your phase now?
Yeah, yeah. And it's pyro.
Eventually, I'll have auto
Yes,
fire.
It's
it's
right
you. Pyromaniac is still webbed. What do you do to him?
And he's
It's
in the
easier to-
darkness.
He's
Yes.
easier to hit, and he's in darkness. You're getting a +6
Devices.
+6. Oh, I could actually
This
try
guy
a
was
headshot
gun and energy
with
punch.
your
with my
So we can do the one you like
power
lock them
blast.
back.
power blast.
And
Your
then
dark
also
blast.
work
Okay,
shot
go ahead.
down.
And I think I will,
Over
Alright.
sniper
because
shots.
that
You
gives
can
me
do
my
that.
standard
Boy had that.
my standard hit, which
Uh-huh.
is a 14, and I rolled a 12, which does hit.
You hit.
He definitely had some kind of big knockback.
I should have pushed, but
Yeah,
I did
there
not
was-
say
one of
so.
them would just
However,
be-
that is
The other
9.
one's like
9 points to
Yes.
the head.
Mhm.
This is Pyromaniac.
He probably has
Can
all
roll
of
with
this.
5. Takes 4 to the head is doubled to 8. Still up.
Yes.
Ah!
And then I'm going to
Is there a
move.
knockback on that? Is it blunt kinetic? Does it
No,
say?
no.
Sure.
It is entropy.
Oh, it's entropy.
Yeah. I'm going to move out of the way, leaving a clean and open area
I
for
see.
all my companions to do what they will.
Great. What phase was that? 9, right?
That was 9.
8,
Tell the
7.
shopkeeper to stay still.
6.
6. Lone Star. Let's see.
Here's Lone Star.
2. So Pyromaniac's the only one left.
Yep. He's in the middle of
Yeah,
maybe.
and the darkness just retreated.
There's caltrops galore there.
You can see him.
Let's see. 1, 3. Is that side free of caltrops?
No,
No.
just the corner where the shopkeeper is standing.
Yeah.
And what square is he in?
Good question. I broke my own rule. I'm gonna say that he is in this square.
Okay.
Oh, not at this point.
Can you move him for a second? Just pick him up.
Would you like some coffee?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's mostly that. Nah, mostly that.
I was gonna have
There.
him leap over to well, that's a wall, right?
Yeah.
He pretty much has to he has no ranged attack, so he pretty much has to go in the caltrops, but that's a slow feel, right?
Yes, it is. But if you leap, right, the slowness won't start until you land.
Land.
So sure, he will leap. He'll have to push it to get that far.
Well, also you have to split your move between running and leaping.
Right. So he can only go 1.6. So actually, he could get there. So he's got has to make the 1 through 6 on a 10-sided.
Yes.
So here's that roll.
Done.
He'll push his power, or he'll push his leaping rather.
You're leaping half as far from there, but then you're
Yes.
pushing it, so you're just
Right.
getting your normal leap.
Exactly.
Got it.
And if he doesn't make this, he won't be able to attack.
Yes.
All
He
right.
makes it.
You take 1 point of sharp kinetic damage as you land on the caltrop.
Ow.
Damn, darling, you gotta leave these things everywhere.
All right. Amanda's out of the room.
Well, he says it anyway.
Okay.
And he will fist a move, Mr. Pyromaniac.
All right.
Ow.
He's got a 3 defense, except he's held by caltrops. He's got a 0 defense.
Okay. So 16 or less. 6 times.
Yep.
Ow.
And I'm gonna.
Is this energy?
No, it's physical blunt.
Okay.
It's him punching. Just
Right.
really fast.
Okay.
So he's got a lot of power. He'll push each of these.
All
Ow.
right.
Here's the first one.
All right, go ahead.
A 2 will hit.
The
Uh-huh.
coup de
So
grace.
it's a die 6 plus 5. So 6. So that's 11.
11. Hang on. Rolls a 5, takes 6. He's dropping.
Okay.
Getting lower or falling down? Like, he doesn't get much choice.
He's gonna be falling down.
Well, fine. I'll
On
hit
your
it
next roll, anything but a 20 is gonna hit
I'll
him.
hit it one more time.
Pushed, I
So,
take it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So, for 9 points.
Oh.
9 points. Rolls a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cleanly takes him to 0 hit points.
And I am done.
The end. Fight's over. And your caltrops get swept up.
I sweep them up.
Oh,
Thank you, Sean.
oh, heroes! Thank you so much. Somebody get me out of here.
I'll hold
Clean
on.
one.
I'll
Okay.
go and pick him up.
Oh,
Ah,
But I won't do it in darkness. I'll
yeah,
do it
but
in darkness.
then I can see you, and you're horrifying.
Terrifying.
Cobweb, I'm gonna have to
You
come
get
up with
your
some
get your
special
words
steel
properly.
slippers or something so I can walk amongst your pointy little caltrops.
steel-toed boots. Steel-soled boots.
Yeah. Well,
That would be cool.
You just need a better pair of boots.
Well,
I need a
see,
better pair of boots.
I don't really worry about it much because
Oh.
I've got these bionic legs.
Mental control fear.
Is that what those are?
Yeah.
They came in that pickup truck, the hometown, whatever it says.
Uh-oh.
That truck.
Hometown auto collectibles.
They kept they were demanding something called the Paradise Jar. I saw it in our manifest, but I didn't tell them we had it.
Is that one of them magic doohickeys?
Yes, I believe so. It's up for trade. It just showed up on the boards this morning.
Is it valuable?
Well, that's for prospective buyers to determine, sir. This one was put up by somebody called Steam Machine.
Ah.
I don't suppose it contains paradise jelly.
Well, let me see. It's not been opened, so it's we're testing. So
Have you cleared this with
we
the
don't know.
authorities?
Excuse me?
Have you cleared this with the authorities?
What do you mean? A superhero brought it in and traded with the superheroes.
Yes, well, if supervillains want it, it may be more...
Well, that's not for us to determine, sir.
Oh well.
Now.
I hope it does not
You're
destroy the universe.
you don't want to be called terrifying. You want to be called terrifying.
terrifying, not horrifying.
Okay.
Well, shouldn't we check this stuff out? And aren't you some kind of mystical expert? Lady Hill.
Well, I know the divine.
Well, close enough.
Anything in a paradise jar has got to taste divine. I want one.
I have a background in occultism. Perhaps.
Ah,
Perhaps.
yes. Have you heard of this?
Let me think.
Certainly.
Game Master. My character would like to know if I have heard of this thing with my +1 occultism background.
+1?
I have experience levels.
Oh, that's you get the +1. What's your int save then? Normally.
Int save normally is an 11.
So a 12 or less. You haven't heard of it
Well, would you care for some
specifically by
coffee?
name. Jars tend to contain
I only have heavy cream for creamer.
tinctures and balms
Yeah, maybe a little
and
bit.
things like
Okay.
that, but not always.
Right.
Sean, can I
Also,
propose on you to do this again?
artifact names
Uh-huh.
tend not to be ironic, so it's probably not a bad thing, though it could be,
Right.
right? It's sort of probably okay,
Okay.
but, if nobody's tested it, it's pretty much all bets are off.
Right.
At about that time, this character who looks like the first Iron Man armor from the movie, kinda.
Yeah.
Except he's got black smoke and white steam coming out like through all
that's
kinds
nice.
of vents and seams and things in his
It's a coal
armor. I am Steam Machine. I have come to see what the hell eons wanted with my artifact.
They are all in the hospital now, I'm afraid.
guessing
I'm not
he ain't from
that
around here.
afraid.
You stopped them?
Of course.
Good. Thank you.
Oh, wait, you some kind of superhero?
Yes?
Oh, good, because I wasn't looking forward to another scrap.
Yes.
I was built at the turn of the century to fight crime.
Now, what was that? Was that the
2000.
last century or the most recent century?
I'm thinking he's talking about the last one.
Yes. Do you want it? It is for sale.
Yeah, well, it's not like we got a lot of money lying around.
Will you take payment in kind or in time?
He names a price, says, I will let you have it for less, so that it will be off the market, where it might attract more villains.
Wise.
Half price, and he quotes you an amount which would be 10 character points.
Which we don't have.
Well, we do have amongst us, I'm sure, but
Maybe.
Not anymore.
Well,
It's
we'd
in
have
his
we'd have
pocket.
to scrap the communicators we bought.
Watchdog's got 2 unspent.
I've got 4 unspent.
That's 6.
1.
7.
0.
Kabuki. Unspent.
2.
9. Well,
I am afraid we have.
Unless I can spend points for this
I'm about to
episode.
award you all 2 each, so yes, you could dig into the points you're about to get. In other words, you could take this instead of your experience award.
Cobweb Kid is
Right.
You just don't have to put
crazily
2 points.
curious about this. And just on sheer curiosity and impulse, she says,
I
Let's do it.
found it in
Let's do it.
a sealed chamber off of the sewer lines.
You know, you should record your voice and sell it for people with insomnia. I think you make a lot of money. Well, if you folks want to buy it, it's fine by me.
Well,
I do not know what it does.
Now, do we
but
get a
it
30-day
is not
guarantee on
right
this thing?
For me. All sales are final.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
well,
That's up to you fellas. I'm in if you are. Now the kid here, she's all hot for the box.
I was going to work on striking fear into the hearts of the weak, but I could do that next week.
Well, I've got a few bucks I could throw at it.
All right. Now maybe we can get rid of this thing if it turns out to be something that puts pink dots on a wall. You know, but
Well, Wentworth is an auction house.
I would just like to suggest, says the shopkeeper, we just posted this today, excuse me, and the Hellions attacked, they must have some idea what it does.
Ah,
They came looking for it specifically. So they must either know what it does or be working for someone who has a suspicion.
We need to go find the boss and get some information out.
I think we should take this thing so it will not fall into their hands. For if they wish it, it must be something valuable. And
You know, you all know a lady named Edie Hellion
yes.
who used to be with the Hellions.
Mm-hmm.
She probably knows all about it.
Maybe we could ask her. Last time I saw her, she was in Atlas Park hanging out near the statue. Maybe she's...
She
Hang in
was
there.
in that. This is the weird thing. I got to assume you were all there and all participated in some version of what the last episode was.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was City of Heroes, you all would be going down roughly the same paths and have done all the same adventures.
Right.
So yes, she was there fighting a Nazi version of herself.
Right.
The Nazi version of Eddie Hellion is a guy.
Yeah, of course.
Alright,
Both
so
Franks pointed a gun at one another and shot each other in the head.
That's right. The Franks are identical. All right. So, so what do you want to do? You want to take the thing or leave it up for sale? Actually, Steam Machine says, so you don't have to sit through his speech impediment. If you guys won't take it, he guesses he'll like go hide it somewhere. But then the Hellions will be coming after him because they'll know he's got it. Maybe he should throw it into the sea.
no,
Or the
we'll,
lake.
Nothing bad ever
There's a
happened.
lake.
we'll take it off your hands,
Yep.
Mr. Machine.
Very well.
I can throw
Thank
3
you.
points at it.
What are your names?
Texas Stranger,
Texas Stranger,
Lone Star,
Lone Star.
Cowboy
I
Kid.
like your name. Cobweb Kid.
Lady Hell.
Lady Hell. I am Steam Machine. If you ever have any need of my services, here you can reach me. Reach me through my contact, and he names the technology guy in the city.
He has a
City
phone
Hall.
number, but
Here-
it's only got 5 digits.
Here is my Hollywood.
Oh, you know Rick Davis too? Okay.
It's the phone number for the phone in Paragon City that they had back in the day.
The phone.
All right. All right. So cool. You wind up with the Paradise Jar.
The bird.
Do you want to play with it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Cobweb Kid does.
So where do you go to play with your magical artifact?
On top of the giant
Um,
sphere in Atlas Park.
I know where there's
we
this
should
really
take it
big
to
donut.
To the place at City Hall where you meet your contact, and there's
No,
the
down in the.
mystical.
In fact, if you go to the mystical contact, she may be able to help you.
Yeah, and it's,
Azuria.
yeah, it's a safe
Azuria.
place, and
Who's
they'll.
got Azuria as a contact? You do,
Oh, I do. Yes, I do.
right? Are
Well,
you
but-
mystical?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, mystical training.
Okay, right. Oh, right, you're new, so it's not written on your sheet yet. Nor is where you live written on your sheet. What's your wealth roll?
D4.
Make a wealth roll, please.
4.
You could live in Hyperion Way, which would be standard for your budget. But you made a good roll, which will allow you instead to live in. Where is it? Oh, come on. It's in my notes. Prometheus Park, if you'd rather.
No, we're gonna be the Hyperion Drifters, right? So I'll be from
Hyperion Way.
Hyperion Way.
Okay. And what's your name? Again, character's name again.
Texas Stranger.
Texas Stranger. And write down on your, like in your background, area
Mm-hmm.
that you live in Hyperion Way. Okay, cool. So where are you going? Oh, you're going to the contacts. Right.
What is the name of the contact?
Azuria.
Wasn't there a giant W
In a,
outside of Wentworth? There was a giant W.
like in the center of
It-
a.
There's a big Wentworth logo. I don't remember the big, maybe in the parking lot on the ground. I didn't map that part.
Okay.
Inside, there's that like symbol on the floor, big round symbol on the floor in the showroom. All right, so you go there, and Azuria. Let me pull out her sheet.
How do you have a character sheet for Azuria?
I don't have a character sheet for Azuria, but I have some notes on her. That is.
I hope she's not kidnapped soon.
Magi. Summoned one, she is also your contact. So that's 3 of the 4 of you have her as a contact. Magi, the modern arcane guild of investigation. Okay. All right. So you come to into her offices, and from the back you hear her call out, "Come this way." What's your team name?
Hyperion Drifters.
Drifters.
Come this way, drifters. Back to my office.
Ah,
She sensed you coming.
that's
Spooky.
that is reasonable.
You're so the Paradise Jar is, you haven't even seen it yet unless you open this thing up. It comes inside this boxy carven like ivory thing inside a glass display case with a tarp over all that. So do you remove the tarp so you can see it at all? Do you open the glass case?
Well, no.
Yes.
Yes? No?
If you open the glass case, you'll be able to take the box that the Paradise Jar is inside.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you have to transport the entire case.
I'll open the. I mean, I know that it's probably safe as long as it's contained inside the jar.
Okay.
From my background,
So you open the case, open the glass panel, and okay, now you get the box.
Mhm.
How do you open the box?
Sure.
Okay, you'll be subjecting. Open the jar. Box. Inside, there's a little, like, apple-sized jar.
Jar. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
It's got ancient mystical symbols on it.
Are they familiar at all?
Is it translucent, transparent?
Offhand, it seems the symbols seem to be some sort of like maintaining whatever's inside against outside influences
Okay.
and allowing it to recover and survive.
Also, a best before rune. All the best salves have that.
It's a shelf life of 1 million years.
Yeah,
Best before 7000 BC.
Yeah.
Oh, these are stale.
Yeah, these are old.
Okay,
So
you bring just that
yes.
to Azuria.
Yes.
All right. So that's what you put down on your desk. It is a paradise jar.
Oh,
You're very lucky. There aren't too many of these around these days.
This one was found by
A steam
fellow-
machine.
Steam machine. Yes, I know. I saw it come up on my in my reports this morning.
Did you put a bid in on it?
I didn't. I have no need of it.
What is it?
It's a protective charm. You open it, and those standing in its immediate vicinity gain the benefit of its mystical protection for many hours.
Well, that's quite reasonable.
Protection against what?
Harm.
All forms of harm, or specific harm?
All most forms of harm.
Huh.
Wow.
I believe it has limited uses in that it must renew each time it is used.
So
Perhaps once a day.
perhaps once a day
Yes.
for a few hours, and then
Yes.
it needs to recharge.
Yes.
Do we have to put anything in it? Like sourdough?
No, the magic is already contained within the item. It does not need feeding.
Replenishing.
So, in game terms, everybody standing within a 3-inch diameter centered on it when it is opened gets 1 point of protection against all 5 damage types.
Cool.
Ooh.
But it's not cumulative with what you've already got. So if you're already heavily armored, you're not going to get an extra +1.
Right.
If you have nothing,
That's
you get
good.
1 against everything, including psychic.
Nice.
And it lasts for 10 hours.
Ooh,
And you have to stand there for 2 rounds to absorb the effect.
that's going to be
It's
really
not-
good for me.
Not terribly useful if the fight's already started, because you've got to take 2 rounds out to get the benefit.
Yeah.
So you could put that, here is the, here are the stats.
We really
Put
ought to
that
buy a
in
base
your team
We
equipment.
should.
because
Huh? You should what?
we should buy a base because then we can take the jar and the communicator.
Well,
and
maybe we can go
stick 'em in our
to the
base.
technology contact and see if we can find this golden boy fella. Make use of his.
Well,
or
that-
we could carve out our own dig somewhere.
Well, that beats like renting a locker
So
in a
here's
bus
the thing,
station and
Matt.
leaving it there.
I don't
Yeah, I
think it
reckon
would.
so.
I don't think it's appropriate to let your team have Golden Boy's base as their team base when he's not there.
Right.
So if the base is gonna be Golden Boy's base, you're
Mhm.
gonna have to play Golden Boy every time,
Right.
or they don't have a base.
So we can't have a base and have
Which
like
is silly.
20 characters that are in a base, like the super team or something.
You can, but you can't just pay for it all from one guy and get the benefit.
'Cause
of the
that's not a
base
team.
from
Does
one
everybody
guy
get a
who's
Well, I
not
was-
there.
I was
That's
suggesting
just free points.
I was suggesting we take the points we've spent on these 2
Yeah.
gadgets and just buy a base with it.
Yeah.
And Golden
Fine.
Boy could live there or not.
Sure.
But, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll pay for it.
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
have like 15 or 10 or 15 points invested in
We
communicators
all
in this
spent at
jar.
least at least 10, right? So, small base, be big enough to. And when
What do you
Dennis
mean
comes
you've all
back,
spent at least 10?
we
Oh.
all we,
What do you
we
mean?
bought the communicators,
Yeah.
and then we bought this jar.
It's 10 together.
You've spent a total of
Over 10.
I've spent
actually.
5 points. My character spent 5
See,
points.
4, 8, 12.
well, it's all written down on your sheet, isn't it?
17.
Who paid how much?
We
We've
have 10
actually
points.
spent 19 so far.
Yeah, we should just help put that into a base.
Right.
The Paradise Jar is not on the Drifters roster
not
yet.
yet. Yeah, but-
Did.
Not yet,
So-
but
I gave
we
you the
agree,
sheet so
we
you
agree
could do
we
that.
were buying it, right?
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah.
So,
you did have already bought
After
it
we get our
before you
experience
would've
points,
did.
then
Right.
let's not worry about the 9. And Cobweb Kid says, you know, we can't just have any old base, like a house. We're drifters. We should have,
how much was the
Like-
Paradise Jar?
10.
10. The total cost is 10.
Oh, you should have a base that is in a different dimension that can move,
yeah, some
Yeah.
kind of mobile base.
or
Well,
perhaps
that's called a vehicle.
yes, perhaps a truck. Look, there's one there.
A truck?
I like the idea of an interdimensional base.
The trouble with a vehicle is you don't get that 15-point cost reduction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, tends to be a lot smaller.
You know, for 20 points, you're looking at like, you know, a truck.
Yeah.
So we might want to make it an actual base.
Yeah, we should have an actual base.
But a base with a
Oh, a base.
Some
The
abilities.
teleporters in, which
Yeah.
you actually did in City of Heroes too.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
You
yeah.
put in teleporters,
Maybe we
but
could
yeah, all
maybe we
kinds
could
of
find
places.
a cave somewhere.
It could be a cave. It could be
A
in the
hideout.
it could be in the sewers. It could
I
be
have
an old,
heard the city is under covered with caves beneath it.
In particular, the east side of town experienced the effects of the hollowing when the hollows were made, and is under that's on that's like just in Hyperion Way, in the north end of Hyperion Way, there are believed to be a lot of like, you know, half collapsed cave things.
It's
underneath
perfect.
there. It would take some work.
Sure.
So let me go down the list
It's
and
a fixer upper.
ask you guys how many points. So
Just
you
what we
put
need.
5 in?
Well,
Well, you guys, Brian,
Yeah.
it's very simple. You each put 2 for communicators.
Right.
That was 10 points.
And then another 2.
And then you each put your 2 points from experience this episode.
Does that include
So-
Watchdog?
Yes. So everybody has put exactly 4.
Okay.
and I'm throwing in an extra one.
And this is also weird. I'm not sure how to handle this when you guys are swapping out characters, because now we've got. Are we going to require that every character have paid the same amount
Well,
into the team? That's going to start getting crazy because
no, you can't do that because it throws off the
Right.
point construction.
right.
So it's just got to be a set amount of points. Now,
So,
Dennis.
so you mean everybody's character must have paid the exact same amount of points?
Right, but it should be no matter what character they're paying. You know, those amount of points come out of their character. So when Dennis comes back, you know, assuming.
So I'm charging per player.
Yeah, that's how I would do it. And so,
I
but
guess because you only get the benefit on the character you're playing at that time.
exactly.
So that's
Right.
okay, I guess.
But so if Dennis comes back and he puts 4 in, then your extra 1 would make a difference.
Right.
Then we could have a 25-point base.
Right.
Right. So it can be twice as big as a 20-point base.
And you lost me there.
He was,
Explain it later.
Matt was saying
We'll figure it
he
out.
had an extra point to throw in,
Yeah, don't do that.
but it would only make a difference if Dennis puts in 4, which he would do because he's like that. So
So what you should do on the sheet is not list the character names, list the
the
player
player, yeah,
names.
Yeah.
that's how it should work. Yeah.
Then
Well,
we'll track.
I'll do it next time
contributions by
because
player.
my eraser didn't work.
Oh, give the man an eraser that works.
Or just put
or
the
give it
character
back to
name in
Amanda, who
print.
said she was going to do that. I only wanted you to write down.
That's
the,
true. Just put them in
the,
parentheses.
Yeah, it's gonna put it in
paradise jar
parentheses.
because you're more mechanics.
is that a canon thing?
Nope, made it up.
Okay, cool. It
But,
sounded
I mean,
mysterious.
It is canon that there are artifacts swirling around Paragon City. It's canon that the Hellions go after them. And it is canon that there are things you can get that are like, you know, mystical artifact
But what's
thingies.
But most
I made this
importantly is what color is it? Is it purple?
Why should it be purple?
I just remember the things, the little coin things you got that
Yeah.
modified your powers.
Yeah.
They were
This isn't.
They're
one of those.
color coded, the
They were
inspirations,
color-coded,
and
right?
This
yeah.
isn't one of those.
and wasn't purple the best
Oh.
because they copied everything.
Oh.
I think it was something like that. I don't remember exactly. But
Well, then they got the special ones later on that you got for going on various task forces and whatnot.
All right. Well, so let's wrap this session up. Let me see if there's. Can I have my sheet back that I put out there that had the stats for the jar?
I don't know who has it. but
I gave it to you so you would write down the stats for that jar. Did you get it?
You did not give it to me. no.
I put it out
You have
there
it?
to go to
There?
you so you could write down the stats for that jar.
Okay.
Thank you. Now it's in the team equipment.
jarring stats.
It's at the bottom. Very
Let's
bottom
see.
thing. Okay.
Okay.
And the reason I wanted that back now is so I can wrap up the adventure by
Okay.
making sure that there's nothing else that I missed.
You hand it back
Somebody.
to him.
Thank you, Matt. Oh, no, we're done. Okay, thanks everyone. Everyone at watching from home. Thanks again. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another exciting episode. Okay, bye everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Adieu.
Happy
Bye-bye.
trails.
Yay. Okay.
Oh.
So now you have the sheet. Now please write down what that thing does on the sheet, so you guys have a record.